What's up, YouTube? Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel. We love you guys. This is KGA Radio. Kickstart is about to get kick-started, and we're going to have an awesome day. What's up, Facebook? Good morning. It is November 30th. Can you believe that November's already over? We're about to start December, and it's pretty much Christmas time, right?
I'm really excited for the future of KHEA Radio because I will be able to have like a video that plays and you won't have to see me walking over and sitting down all the time.
Oh, that would be nice.
Right?
I see that in the future. Coming real soon. We had an awesome day yesterday. Yesterday was super busy. We went to Pierogi Queen first, which is one of my favorite restaurants in League City. Polish food, had some awesome food, met some friends there, and then we went to Dress Galaxy because we had Ruby in studio, who is the designer and the owner. Her and her husband own Dress Galaxy. We shot a video there, which was a lot of fun. If you follow us on Instagram, you might have had a little bit more fun than everybody that follows us on Facebook. But if you follow us on both, I promise you had maximum fun. If you are not following us on Instagram, Kurt, what's our handle? How does somebody do that?
At KHEA Radio. You missed out on a fun experience yesterday.
For sure. But you got to experience some of the fun if you are here on Facebook as well. So we have about 8 seconds. We're going to get this started. We're talking about all kinds of stuff today.
Good morning, Perry.
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
And it is November 30th. November's done. The turkey has been eaten. The leftovers have either been thrown away from the refrigerator or you're still questionably eating them, saying like, is this okay? Probably not.
I still have leftovers that I'm eating. Is that bad? I woke up this morning and my stomach hurt and I was like, why does my stomach hurt? More turkey. That's what it means.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I was single before I was married, and I lived with roommates, on my buddies, right? And I was like, yeah, it's still good. But then my wife's like, hey, it's like 2 days old, 3 days old. Like, how long are leftovers good for? And if it's Thanksgiving leftovers, which have so much love poured into them,
I've heard like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Oh my goodness.
Especially if you keep like your refrigerator perfectly cooled and chilled. 2 weeks, right? Like I'm still eating 2 weeks later. Food.
Yeah. And apparently that's not right. That's not right. I found out after I got married, my wife was like, no, you can't do that. Because
that's a girl. Like men can eat food like 2 weeks old and we're still good, right?
I guess so. If
Perry says 7 days.
7 days. Okay.
I don't think it's 2. I think things are good still at 7 days.
7 days seems appropriate because we do a lot of like meal prepping. Mm-hmm. Not ourselves, but we eat a lot of meal prep food. And 7 days, okay, you make it, you lay out your week, and then you're good to go. Like, okay, I have my pizza in this container. I have a double cheeseburger in this container. And then I have, French fries, chicken strips, and this one. And it's 7 days, and you're good to go. I don't know why we're not losing weight.
Yeah, I don't get it either. My stomach hurts all the time.
Christina Wells said, how is Kurt still alive?
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
Yeah. Christina Wells, she was a guest on our show a couple days ago. Her and Allie, it was a awesome time.
It was a great time, great music. And I'm excited to get her Christmas album, which we now have, which we'll start putting on today.
Yeah.
Onto the shows. And you can listen to that on the FM, 99.5 FM. Hey, people who are watching right now, I have a favor. Can you put 99.5 FM as the number one station in your car right now?
Okay, I can do that.
All right.
I can do that. Hey, we're going to be talking about the Christmas train in Alvin, Texas. How cool is that?
I'm super excited. I've never heard of it until the other day. I saw a sponsored post on Facebook. I was just scrolling, you know how that happens. And I'm like, what is this? And I watched the video. I'm like, they need to be on Kickstart now.
Yeah. So, as it turns out, my good friend Wes, who I've known for years and
what are the
years and years, he was like, hey, so apparently I'm coming on the radio station. I was like, you are? What's up? And he was like, Christmas train, baby. It's Christmas time. I was like, oh, Let's go. We're going to be talking about the Christmas chain. It's in Alvin, Texas. I'm going to see if Curt can weasel this into talk of Alvin. This is where this needs to go. Whenever we talk about all things Alvin, all things Christmas, it's going to be a lot of fun this morning. Right now, it's 8:50. We're going to take a quick break, and I think we just jump into it because it's going to be a good time.
I think they left, though, so I don't know where they went.
Maybe they took the first train out.
They saw the Christmas decorations in here, and they were like, let's go. Let's get out of here. This is nothing compared to the Christmas train.
Yeah. So outside of our studio, it looks like Christmas threw up. There's like trees that are like standing, that are falling. It's just a lot of fun.
There needs to be a Christmas miracle that happens. Let's just put it that way.
There needs to be a Christmas miracle. Santa needs to show up with about 1 million elves, and they need to like get to work stat because it's almost December and we're not all the way decorated around here.
No, but it's coming along.
You know, speaking of Christmas, we were at a merry market yesterday at Butler's Courtyard, doing some of my stuff. Curt, you were there helping me. We're also having fun promoting KHEA radio. It was a blast. And I'm excited to do more stuff like that in the community.
I only got a little bite of Mother Ray's crunch rolls. Only a little bite. It wasn't enough to satisfy the Christmas spirit.
Dude, you got to be quicker whenever you're around me because I know how you are. And that's why I had to step my game up because they were like, there's one last sample left. And I was like, yoink, I got that.
It wasn't even like 2 fingers. It was a whole handful yank out of her hand. And I was like, there was no chance.
Yeah, it was like a quarter size of crunch roll, and I was like, I'll take that. Thank you very much. So shout out to Chelsea. Shout out to Butler's Courtyard. Everybody who was out there last night. And Vanessa, who I see just got on. She was there last night. Vanessa with Fit 365, Fit Body Sculpt. Go check her out. Check the business out. She actually purchased some of the Del Tigre stuff as a gift. And that's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, I'm really excited for all the things that we learned about last night at Butler's Courtyard. A lot of small businesses that we're trying to connect with to bring to you, the listeners, so that you can maybe find a gift or a present for that special loved one this Christmas holiday.
Curt, do you have that special loved one that you're trying to find that perfect gift for, and just, I don't know, to make their holiday season? And what are you thinking, like Michael Kors? Are you thinking engagement rings? Are you thinking something along the lines of, I don't know, like Pandora, it's like charms and jewelry?
If I got a bracelet that had like Pandora charms,
oh dude,
what would it be? Like, what would be on that charm?
On the charm, yeah, you would have like a microphone.
Yep.
You would probably have a picture of your face somehow. It's not for you, it's a gift, right? I can see you giving this as a gift.
A Del Tigre like look-alike tiger, because that's where I met that special somebody.
Yeah, I guess so. Hashtag that would be a lucky girl.
Hashtag
that would
super
be a
hashtag.
Hashtag this is Curt's Christmas gift list right here. So good morning
it has
to you.
To be under $20. I only spend $20 at Christmas.
Is that a problem? Would that be a deal breaker? Okay, so let's say you have somebody in your life and they're like, hey, I want to buy you a gift. And you're like, what do you want? And so you give them some ideas and they're like, yeah, that costs too much. Like, are you somebody who says like, hey, it's not the money value. It's the thought that goes into it, whether it's like a craft or Curt. Are you going to be giving out your booklets that are like coupons for free hugs again?
Free hugs, free mistletoe, kisses. Those are what go in the coupon book.
Oh no. Well, you know what? Does mine have any cash value? Because I still have my coupon hug book that you gave me last year for Christmas. Can I give it?
You have to redeem it before Christmas.
Can I regift it? Or like, if I turn it into you, can it be like regifted to somebody else for this year? Because it doesn't have that expiration date on there.
It doesn't?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was implied that you have 1 year to use all your free hugs, Gardy. Come on.
Oh no, I didn't know. Hey, good morning, Kelsey. Good morning, Amanda. AD, what's up? Chelsea, I see you on there. She said, place your orders for Mother Ray's crunch rolls.
I feel like that's a good gift.
It is. It's delicious.
And it's under $20.
Dude, I don't know if anybody sold as good last night at Butler's Courtyard's Merry Market as Mother Ray's crunch rolls.
People walking around with those tinfoil Mother Ray crunch rolls, like
seriously, like 8
or 9 in their hands. I'm like,
in both hands. She sold out, and then she was like, "How do you have my husband bring some more?" You know what? Maybe that's where we went wrong with Del Tigre. We didn't let people like taste the merchandise. You got to have a sample or something. I don't know.
Next time we'll have food.
Eat this shoe.
The only way that you can eat the food is if you buy a Del Tigre bracelet. We got chicken from Chicken Express.
We did, but it was delicious. So, Vanessa, she brought some
that.
food.
We should have had that as like a little teaser.
No, I asked somebody. I said, "Hey, do you want a chicken strip?" They were like looking at some of the Del Tigre stuff. Were you there for that?
I missed that. I would have laughed.
I said, "Hey, how you doing? Do you want a chicken strip?" She was like, "No, I'm good." I was like, "Oh, man,
and then you're like,
nice.
"Oh, okay, more for me."
Fine, more for me." Right now it's 8:55. We're going to finally get into that quick break. We're going to come back and be talking to Wes. We're going to be talking about the Christmas train. Have you heard about it? It's in Alvin, Texas. AD, you live in Alvin. What's up with the Christmas train? Have you been? Apparently it's been going on for a long time. And here recently it has transformed into next level stuff. And I am very excited to get into it. Let people know what's going on with the Christmas train in Alvin, Texas. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Coming up next is a song. It's titled You Save Me. You can stream us from anywhere in the world at khearadio.com or listen 99.5 FM.
I need my intern. I need an intern every day. I don't like going out and meeting these people.
I know. It's Friday.
It's the worst.
Kurt's like, we're only going to do guests on Tuesday and Thursday now. Okay, Kurt. Hey, I had mentioned to Wes, I was like, hey, if y'all could share this from the Christmas, that's the only thing we asked pretty much.
Yeah.
Miss Angie. Hi. They went that way. Kurt, go that way. That boy don't listen. Hey, what's everybody up to? Chelsea, here's the thing. Okay. I saw you have some Chicken Express last night. And you actually we traded some chicken strips, which I appreciate. Here's where I'm hurt. Kurt had the spicy chicken the whole time, and he took his last bite, and he was like, mine's really spicy. I think this is spicy chicken. I was like, Kurt, I like spicy stuff. I had the regular. But either way, Chicken Express was really good. And, hey, I had a blast last night at Butler's Courtyard. I saw, there's some people that are on the stream right now, and y'all were there. So first of all, thanks for coming out, supporting some local vendors. And it was Bay Area Moms of Multiple. They were also helping put that on, and that was a benefit for them. So it was interesting because a lot of the people there had twins. It's Moms of Multiples. We met a lady and she was like, I have triplets. And then there was somebody else who had, baby twins. And then there was someone else who had like adult children that were twins, and she's still involved in this organization. Yeah, Amanda's sister was there, and she came out with Candace. Shout out to Jennifer and Candace. They were there, and Amanda was there in spirit. She was working last night because we had a video playing on repeat where she was a model for Del Tigre, and it was a great spot that Kurt helped us get put together. Guys, you know what? I'm so excited for Monday because I'm this close to being like 100% with my voice and everything. And I know next week I'm going to be on fire. Next week I'm going to be back better than ever. It's going to be a good time. Yes. AD, I think you're being serious because she's okay. When I talked to Wes on the phone the other day, he said they start setting up for the Christmas train in September. So September, October, November, and then it's finally like ready to go. December, it's party time. What's up? Doesn't Wes look so cool? We tagged the Christmas train. Yeah, I've known Wes for a long time. Like, I would venture to say 15 years. That would be my guess. But what's everybody up to today? What's up, Stephanie? How's New York? I saw Mark on here earlier. Kurt's very excited because Mark accepted his friend request. So there's that.
What's up, man?
What's up?
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Awesome, James.
James Gardy. Here, we can pull up a chair. Then y'all can both huddle around here. It'll be a good time. So we can see y'all's beautiful faces. James and
They
Wes.
were put to work already.
That's what they said. I was like, where did they go? Because it was like, we just need like 5 minutes and we'll roll into it.
They were like, hey, you guys know how to do Christmas lights.
Christmas train, Christmas lights. We'll start putting up trees. We'll do whatever.
It was awesome. I'm like, guys, put down the garland and come on the radio.
It's like, actually, this is why we asked y'all here. You know how it goes down here?
Right? It's like, yeah, we totally want y'all to do a radio interview. AK, we need help putting up Christmas trees.
Oh, man. So the Christmas train. So we're in Alvin, right? Alvin, Texas, the Christmas train. It's on like Victory Lane. That's what the name of the camp is, right? Victory Camp.
Victory Camp. Yeah.
So if somebody was trying to find information about the Christmas train, like what's the best place for them to go?
thechristmastrain.org. Yeah, it's the best place to go. It has all of the information you need to get tickets, everything like that. So it's got all the information on it for sure.
We're having some knowledge dropped on us right now. Someone, AD, who's actually, she lives in Alvin and she just knows a little bit of everything. And she said it takes about 2,700 hours to set up for the Christmas train and a lot of volunteers.
Who's saying this?
Our friend AD.
All right.
She said they wrap 279 trees in lights. What she said, and make sure you go by the house out there that is synced up. Like she said, like 60,000 lights or something. It's cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, they start. James is a lot more knowledgeable on the the details of it. We start setting up in what month?
October.
In October?
In October for it. So like we start ramping up in October to get ready for it. So it's a really big deal. And so it's always a really great, time for the volunteers at the church and stuff like that to help out and things like that. We have a really cool ministry that comes out.
Sowers?
The Sowers, yeah, we have this group called the Sowers that come out. So like it's this organization of people who like are retired and they have like trades.
Yeah.
And so like they travel around in RVs all over the country and they just like show up in RVs and they're like, hey, we're here for X amount of months. So put us to work.
So they're here right now?
Yeah, we got someone on site right now.
Do they do this like every year? Like they kind of just go?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So, couple things. Cody Garza said, what's up, James?
Okay.
And do you train any martial arts?
I fought with Cody a long time ago, but I grew up next door to him.
So y'all fought like, hey, because we're neighbors and just like playing?
We fought like in a
sparring
kickboxing thing together.
Okay.
But he was a lot younger than me, so.
So you had the upper hand.
Fight each other. We just fought against other people.
Okay, I got you.
With his school.
Have you ever done any martial arts training?
I have not. Actually, I went to one karate thing one time, and so I just happened to go on.
Hey, there you go.
Hey,
Cody, you already know. Hey, the shirt that you gave me for Kurt, I totally kept it. And so Kurt, he's kind of upset about it, but he does this to me all the time, right? So people give us like, hey, here's a shirt, here's a hat. And then Kurt's like, hey, I got 3 hats. And I'm like, that's awesome. I love that hat. He was like, yeah, one was yours, but I've been like working, setting up Christmas lights in it all day and it smells real bad. I'm like, okay, I'll get you one day.
Nice.
So
nice. So yeah, I did one, like, you know how you can like go for a free class in karate? And so like I went with my friend one time and I just happened to show up on self-defense day. So like they were like, we're not gonna go over any like real karate moves or anything like that. We're just going to tell you how to like disarm people. And like
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
Like just like, yeah.
And so like, this is how, if somebody's holding you at gunpoint, like to disarm them. And like, here's, if somebody has a knife to your throat, this is how you get out of it. I'm like, I feel like I showed up on the best day. Cause this is like really what you want to know.
Practical stuff.
Yeah.
Practical stuff.
So that's all my.
I still need to train. I need to train. I want to. I just have the shirt and my son. So Kellen, he's 6. And he's about to level up. So he's been going for, I think, 3 months. And so he's about to get the white belt with the yellow stripe.
Hey, all right.
And that's pretty exciting. He loves it.
Nice.
But me and Kurt, we did like a stick fighting thing when we were there. And I won, of course. But Kurt, he put up a good fight. And it was a lot of fun.
I
but,
did.
But Grandmaster Garza.
Overtime. It was close.
It did go to overtime, yeah. But yeah, Cody and his dad, they're awesome. Cody also said something about Al's Pizza.
Al's Pizza.
Is that in Alvin?
That's at the Christmas train. So,
okay.
Like, it's super legit. So, you know the backstory?
How big is Al?
It's enough.
He's
to
big.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. He's actually not very big. It sits about 200 people, and it's on the property itself, and it's like a handmade, like Chicago deep dish style.
Okay, so is it the camp? The camp has
Yeah,
says
yeah.
the pizza. Okay,
So
cool.
some we usually open like during the camp, like in the summertime. So we open it in the summertime for the campers, and then we open it for the Christmas train. So we have it usually stays pretty packed. It's a good pizza.
Yeah,
It's all handmade, so it takes a while to make, but it's good. It's worth the wait.
yeah. We got 20 seconds, and we're gonna go on the FM as well.
Sweet.
Nice.
Before we go over the FM, I have to say, you get a lot of like, hey, you look like Stephen Furtick.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
yeah.
Don't you see that,
I don't-
Gardy? A little bit?
I don't see it.
Oh.
He looks way better than Stephen Furtick. We got 4 seconds.
I'll take it.
Maybe this one.
Yeah.
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
And we have some special guests in studio. We got Wes. We have James. They are from the Christmas Train conductors. If you saw them on like the live right now, they're straight up dressed in conductor costumes. Do y'all always dress this way?
It's a lifestyle.
It is. Hey, I understand
a
that.
job,
It's
it's a
not a
lifestyle,
costume. It's like
Gardy.
it's not a costume. How are you doing today?
Good, man. How you guys doing?
Pretty good. Been better, been worse, but you know what? It's November 30th. December starts tomorrow. The Christmas train is coming to town, Alvin, Texas, right?
Tonight, it's first night.
Wow. Is opening night, is that like expected to be kind of like bananas?
It's definitely getting some momentum for sure. So a lot of people like come on opening night because it's a big tradition for their family. So like they do it and get it out of the way. So it's a pretty big night for us.
And we
for
just
sure.
made it even bigger by being on KHEA
Hey,
Radio.
there you go.
Sorry. Not sorry.
Right now it's 9:07. This is Kickstart. We're going to be on till 11. We're going to be talking about the Christmas train, everything that's going on in Alvin, Texas, up until about 10 o'clock today.
Yeah. So the first question that we got is, do you guys drive the train? And second, can I drive the train?
Like you yourself or
Yes.
the person asking? Okay.
Well, yeah, myself. I want to drive the train.
You can ride by the guy that drives the train.
That's close enough.
Close enough. Deal. Done.
You bring like a conductor hat and you should be good to go. You can bring your wheel or something.
I have training.
and
I don't.
and we're not dressed up in these costumes because we don't drive the train. All right. So that's like wearing a NASCAR suit and you're like, hey, do you drive the car? No, I sit on the sidelines. So.
Yeah. Kurt's a big NASCAR fan,
Yes. And I dress like that all the time.
but he's not from here. Cause like, I don't know. I'm sure there are NASCAR fans here, but I mean, I don't know. You have to go somewhere to watch a race. Cause I don't think they have anything in Houston.
No, I don't think
The
so.
Christmas train may be the closest thing to NASCAR that we have. Cause like how many trains are running around the property?
We got 2 trains running simultaneously. Yeah. So.
and
how-
they're-
how
they got
fast?
names?
They go about 10 miles an hour.
Okay.
Super
And yeah,
fast.
are the
Bet.
trains named?
Yeah, they actually, one's called Old Smoky. The other one is Bluebell.
That's cool.
Old
I'm-
Smoky came from the San Antonio Zoo. We got it I guess they were getting a new train, so we scooped theirs back in the 90s. And then Bluebell came from Canada, so just across the border.
Man, that's crazy. Cause I was thinking, well, did y'all rename the trains or were they already named?
We named them.
Okay, I was gonna say because that sounds pretty like the Bluebell.
Yeah,
I'm like, they
yeah,
definitely
it's
don't
very
have
Texas.
Bluebell ice cream over there in
Yeah.
Canada.
It's Canadian Bluebell.
Canadian Bluebell. Well, that's cool.
And they only go 10? I bet I can make them go faster than 10.
They can go about 12, but if you go over 12, they'll jump the track.
Oh man. So what is the address for the Christmas train? If somebody's looking to go tonight, how do they get there?
It's 1407 Victory Lane. If you know where Ron Carter is, that's a pretty good.
The original Ron Carter.
The original Ron Carter in
Mhm.
Alvin. So like it's right across the street.
Ron Carter.
Does Chuck Norris still live in Alvin? Does he still have a house there?
That's the legend, that there's a house out there. It's a gigantic ranch house. The legend is that that's his house,
But no one
No one
really
actually
knows.
knows that.
I know I've driven by and there was someone's like Chuck Norris. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
Ron-
Did you know that?
No, I
Have
did
you
not.
ever seen that? Did they show that show in Nebraska when you're going to Walker, Texas Ranger?
What is that?
Oh my goodness.
I'm from Nebraska.
The main dude in Alvin who used to live here, Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard of Nolan Ryan for sure.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness. You were like
Who's Chuck Norris?
he
No, I'm
was
just
a
kidding.
sports broadcaster for like a little bit, at a news station, but
Of course, I know who Nolan Ryan is. Nolan.
Oh man, so we're talking about the Christmas train in Alvin, Texas. If you're looking to go, so opening night is tonight. What time does it open?
6:30.
6:30.
6:30. And is it running till the end of the year, or like Christmas Day is the cutoff? How's that go?
It's running in select dates in December. You can go to the website and check them all out.
Okay.
Like he's doing right there. Yeah. So it runs on the weekends. As it gets closer to Christmas, it starts ramping up hard.
Yeah.
And so the closer it gets to Christmas, the more people that come. So
it's like I mean, not a play on, but this is legit. It's like a steam engine. It picks up steam, and as it goes closer to Christmas, the Christmas train, like there's no brekes.
No breaks.
It's time to
just
go.
Keeps going.
Yeah.
It just keeps going. So
that's cool.
It's awesome. Yeah. So usually, let's see. We I've been at the church for 5 years, and when I first got there, we were running about 14,000 people would come through the Christmas train.
Wow.
And that's like people to buy a ticket. You don't have to have a ticket to get on the property. You just have to have a ticket to ride the train.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how many people we can like actually count. And so like this last year we had over 28,000 people come. So we're
28,000 people.
28,000. That's people to buy a ticket.
That's nuts.
So
Yeah, and
That's
you
really
can buy
awesome.
tickets walking up, but you definitely want to buy them in advance.
You can get them online on the
Yeah.
website.
Yeah. That way
Okay.
you can like pick a specific time and show up at that time, and you're not having to wait. If you walk up and buy tickets, you typically have to wait till the end of the night to ride.
Yeah.
But it's a lot better to buy them ahead of time.
James, how long have you been working alongside with the Christmas train?
For like a decade.
10 years.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
good at
it
math.
started back in 2000, so way before I was there.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
when I came on the scene, it was just starting to get some momentum.
That's
the
cool.
word getting out.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing it's grown like every year.
Yeah.
Like, whenever it first started in 2000, it's kind of picked up.
Yeah.
Even whenever you started, like how much it's been a lot of growth since then, right?
Yeah, for sure. It was just a small thing that the church put on over at the camp across the street,
Mhm.
and just kind of grew from there. Word of mouth, basically, is kind of how it grew.
Yeah. How big is the camp? Like, like square footage, or like, because the train, it goes through a big area.
The track is a little over a mile, and how big the camp is, man, I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's several acres, but
If
not
somebody's
sure.
riding on either Bluebell or what's the other train's name?
Old Smoky.
Old Smoky, how long can they estimate like the tour is going to be? Like, how long is
It's
it going
about
to
a
take?
12-minute ride.
12 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. 10 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You can check
Yeah.
on your phone if you have those like mile per hour like apps and stuff. Yeah, that would be helpful. Kurt, what do you think?
10 miles per hour. I'm pushing it to 12. I'm going to push the limits of this train. So
Yeah,
don't ride it when I'm driving it.
I was at Bay Area Raceway the other day over in Dickinson, and I remember going there when I was a kid. I hadn't been in years, so it was my son's buddy's birthday. It was like a Thursday, and I was like, "This is awesome! School night, birthday party, let's roll!" And so I just remember just like, oh, I guess like trying to pull something as a kid to make the go-kart. But that thing went fast. I was like, I don't even remember it going this fast. This is dangerous. Now that I have kids, I'm like, hey, hold tight. Like, what are you doing? But no, it was a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I don't know how fast. We're probably going like 3 miles an hour. But I'm holding on. I feel like I was on Mario Kart with banana peels everywhere.
Throwing banana peels out on the track.
Yeah. Hey, so we were on the website earlier, and I saw like it had like a video thing that rolled. I saw your wife on there.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
It's a cool. It's a good website.
So I do the website and all the B-roll.
There she is.
Yep, this video right here. So some of that stuff is fresh, some of it's old. So that is also his son on the little bench there singing. And he's
Do you do video as well?
Yeah.
That's cool.
He's
Yeah.
like the Kurt of
So the logos and all that, a lot of the signage that we put out there, that's kind of how I got started, just helping him,
Yeah,
and then it just kind of ramped up.
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's Emily. That's one of our interns.
Dang, y'all got interns.
we don't get interns.
We want an intern,
We,
so
we
we
have
have
one
one.
intern, but he's only here Tuesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
We
We
need
were-
more interns. Can we steal Emily?
Ask her.
Emily, will you come be our intern?
Emily, are you watching? Hey, if you're watching right now on social media, whether that's Facebook or YouTube, feel free to share this video out. If you have a question about the Christmas train, maybe you have a recommendation, like what should they add next? I'm guessing y'all are always looking for things to add. Maybe you have the inside information on, hey, where can they get another train?
I have a suggestion.
Okay.
So they probably play music there, right? You
Yeah.
guys play music.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
How about they just put KHEA radio on instead?
That's probably the best idea I've heard all day, and I've been awake for like an hour.
Hey, I told you guys if y'all get something going where y'all can be mobile, definitely be cool to have y'all out.
That would be awesome. We're
We
looking
just need $15,000.
this
A
close.
few more interns.
A
Just
few more interns. That's all we need.
Hey, we are looking at giving away some Texans tickets to this week's game, and that'll be fun. So we're trying to see if we can figure out a way to make that
Make some money. Make
profitable.
$15,000 off of 2 tickets to the Texans.
Easy.
Small steps.
Yeah. Right now it's 9:15. This is KHEARadio.com, 99.5 FM. Kickstart's going to be on till 11. We have Wes and James talking about the Christmas train in studio, hanging out. We had to peel them away from helping set up our Christmas decorations outside. We're like, guys, come on. It's time to go on. They're like, they were having so much fun.
Wait, Andrea is a conductor? She runs one of the trains?
I don't think so.
Did she say she was?
Somebody said Andrea. Oh, maybe they were replying to Andrea. It's Brad and Ken. I'm so sorry. I got really jealous really fast. Brad and Ken are the conductors.
We got Brad and Ken are definitely some of the conductors.
Okay,
for
that makes more sense. They were replying to a comment.
You thought it was
I got-
like
I got-
Andrea, Brad, and Ken. They're
I
the
was like 3. Oh, how can I get on this list?
Well, you probably have to rotate, because I mean, if it's opens, or you sit around 6:30, and when's like the last train ride?
Usually about 9:30 or 10,
Yeah,
somewhere around there.
Yeah.
yeah.
It
Whenever
depends. Some nights we go all the way till 11. It depends on how many people show and how many people we try to get
the
through.
tickets,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Sure.
Would you
we
rather-
have a whole squad of guys that run
Rotate?
the trains. Yeah, and run the trains.
It's all volunteers.
It's all volunteers.
Got to keep them fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want anyone getting sleepy behind the wheel, right?
It might take a wrong turn.
Have y'all ever had like any mishaps where something's happened and it's kind of like, how did that happen? Like a weird funny story.
The worst is probably hopping the tracks. We had
Yeah.
a year where we reversed the direction of the train, and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we had work out a lot of kinks on some of the way the track was linked up had some goofs in it. So the train kept hopping off. So we'd have to go out there with crowbars and stuff and get it back on.
Wait, it would hop off the train?
Yeah, it would hop off the track. Nothing disastrous or anything like that, but yeah, it would hop off. But that hasn't happened in a while.
You had a cool story you were telling me yesterday about, because sometimes the train goes down, but we have extra ones.
So we actually have 3 locomotives now, just in case one of them goes down. But 1 year we had 2 of them go out, so we just had 1, and we run 2 trains at a time. So we were like, there's got to be somebody around here that has another locomotive. Maybe we could buy. I mean, or use or borrow or something. And it turns out that the guys down at the Kima Boardwalk have the exact same train.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
That's the perfect example. I see that thing go all the time.
So I was like, let's give him a call. And so we called the dude, and he's like, yeah, man, if you guys need it, so let me know. Come down here and pick it up. So that was cool.
I wonder how many trains they have. Did they say
They
like,
have 2.
They have 2
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
Well, they have one that runs all the time, and then they have the backup.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's pretty much the Kima style train,
Mm-hmm.
and then like add the Festival of Lights. So you like ride a train through the lights. Like
Yeah.
that's the deal.
Yeah. Have y'all been to the lights, magical winter lights over here at the dog track in Lamarck?
No, that's their competition. They don't go and support their competition.
No, I've been.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was gonna say, do y'all have that competitive? Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna be better than the Dickinson Festival of
We're
Lights
gonna get
this
some
year.
dinosaurs pretty quick here.
Those dinosaurs are
Post them
rad.
up.
You need
We're just
some
gonna post them up.
acrobats.
Have you been, Wes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like you can actually get in the dinosaur's mouth and like do all this crazy stuff, and yeah, but they do not have trains taking you around
Hey,
everything.
there you go.
And plus, they're lanterns. We found out last year. They're like, these aren't, they're not
These
blow
aren't
ups
lights.
inflatables. They're a lantern. We're like, okay,
Right.
but they
They're
also
like,
have
make sure you don't say lights.
yes.
It's lanterns.
They didn't want to. They can't compete with you
They
guys.
said we will
So
come
it's called the
back.
Festival of Lanterns.
Well,
It should be right.
they call it like magical,
Winter lights,
but they
call
should
it
Magical
change it to
winter
lanterns.
lanterns.
right.
All right.
I feel like people wouldn't show up for lanterns.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. Yeah, but it comes from like a lot. Like the lanterns come, I think, from like China. Like they literally shipped them in from there, and it's like a big cultural thing. But it's awesome. And then they also have like the shows, like with the acrobats and all that stuff. My son was jumping off of all the furniture like for 2 weeks after that, but it was a fun
Nice.
time.
Nice.
It was a fun time. So someone had brought up Big Al's Pizza again. So they're going to be open during
Yeah,
the event.
Yeah, it's a big deal. It's a big deal for sure.
We got a lot of people that come in literally just to eat the pizza.
Sure.
Like they'll come in and be like, I've already rode this year. I'm just coming back again and get some more of that pizza. So some of them will come in and just order it to go.
Yeah.
Just pick it up for dinner.
Some
That's
people
cool.
would get like 10, 12 of them and just like freeze them
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
The story I heard about it is that it was a pizza place in Alvin at one time.
Okay.
And then so like it went out of business, but like Pastor Al, the founding pastor, he liked eating there, and he was like, "I'll buy all your stuff if you show us how to make the pizza." So like we put it on site.
That's cool. Speaking of food in Alvin, like what are the go-to places? Do you live? How close do you live to Alvin, or do you live in Alvin now?
I live like 10 minutes, from there.
So like, what are the go-to places besides Big Al's Pizza, of course? Like, what are the other places in Alvin? Because we've had like talk of Alvin in, and we've talked about like Alvin a lot, but like we've learned about some places. But is there any like restaurants or places that we need to go check out?
Pizza place.
We went to Sal's.
Tavern's pretty good.
Yeah, the tavern makes a good burger.
Is that what it's called? Like Sal's? It was a pizza place.
Not sure.
I know what you're talking about, but I
Tommaso?
can't think of the name.
No, dang it, I can't remember.
We went one time. We did an entire video.
It was
there.
great. He had a bunch of pizza.
Tommaso?
Tommaso's.
Tommaso's, yeah, and I think the owner's name is Sal, or his son is, or
Yeah.
he's taking it now. Yeah. Tommaso's in Alvin, but yeah, Alvin. I know that there are some new like Flippers. There's one in Dickinson. They're going to be opening up one in Alvin. I think there's a couple other businesses that we've talked to that are recently going to Alvin, which is really cool to see because I mean Alvin's not that big of a town, right?
24,000.
It's bigger than Lamarck.
That is bigger than Lamarck. I take it back. No, but no, it's cool to see just like new businesses and growth
Sure.
taking place.
Yeah.
In Alvin.
Red Oak Cafe? That's
Yeah,
what
Red
it's
Oak
called.
Cafe.
It's coming
That
straight
was the
right
other
up
one,
street.
too.
Yeah.
It's coming in December, right? Like I thought it was starting this month.
Yeah. It's it looks like it's about to open.
Yeah.
I think it's this month.
One thing we've learned about restaurants is like they have an opening day, but it's always like, you never know. But they said Alvin's like, hey, come here. No, they've been really welcoming.
Sure.
So
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
been cool to see. We're going to take a quick break. Right now it's 9:22. This is KHEAradio.com, 99.5 FM. Feel free to share this video. If you have any questions, let us know. AD just said Chick-fil-A's coming to Alvin. This is KHEA Radio 99.5. Coming up next is God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen by Mercy Me. Stay tuned.
See, this is the kind of music.
What?
This is the kind of music that you guys need at your event.
You know what?
We
I'll
got
sing
a
Christmas
Kurt,
train.
and he can just sing.
Just sing
Bum,
acapella.
ba-na-num, bum, ba-na-num,
Acapella only.
Yeah.
bum, ba-na-num,
Do
bum, bum.
Trans-Siberian
pentatonic songs.
Orchestra.
Do pentatonic songs with one voice
Mm.
and do all parts.
Ba-na-num.
My son can do it.
Really?
You try. No, we can't. I'll play some pentatonics. Man.
Can't you? Don't they make those things that loop? Like you just play the loop.
You hit a
Yeah.
pedal.
hit a pedal.
That's cheating, Kurt.
Oh man.
Chris
Come on.
Carrabba could do it.
Bum, 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 bum. 5 miles long in extension cords.
Yeah.
How do you measure that?
It's a lot of
Like,
extension
do you
cords.
run it out? Like, there's a mile.
The guy that runs the camp is like a math whiz, and
Yeah.
he tracks everything.
That's always nice to have around.
You'd
It's
like
awesome
this,
to have it
Gardy.
around, yeah.
500 pounds of popcorn.
I do. I love popcorn.
So when you guys said this started in 2000, where did the idea come from? Or do you even know?
Pastor Al, the guy that founded the church,
Mm-hmm.
he just liked trains, and he grew up in St. Paul. I think there was a train up there in St. Paul, Minnesota. So he kind of wanted to, and I guess at some point he came across the San Antonio Zoo trying to get rid of theirs. Maybe he got a good steal on it. So they put in just a circular track first for the campers and stuff,
Mhm.
and then it kind of grew from that.
So, what happens to the Christmas train when it's not Christmas time? Did it just sit there?
They run it for summer camps, so it runs all summer.
But
During
not
like
in spring or
activity
fall.
time. No,
And it just sits there.
nope.
I want to
Yeah,
ride
it's-
it during spring and fall.
Why?
Can we get a train in here that loops through the studio?
You know, it would
Like
be
a
nice to
miniature
have
one?
a train. So, well, sometimes like for events that we have outside here, there's like it's not like on a track, but it's just like a little, and they'll do like the ride like a train. Hey, they'll go in a circle or whatever. It'd be cool to have our own train. Probably
Let's
find a lot of
Fa
uses for it.
in Alvin is good too.
Let's
New business.
that's what's up.
How did we always come back to food somehow?
A little bit.
Where's your favorite place to eat in Alvin?
Taco City's pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, tacos.
What are some of the places people have told us don't touch my taco?
Taco City. Have you eaten Taco City?
I haven't had it.
Pretty legit.
Yeah.
Tacos.com is pretty legit.
That's the name of a place. Do
Tacos.com.
they own the domain?
I don't know.
It has
I don't
Probably
know.
not. I feel like that was like one of the
I don't
first ones to
know.
go.
But
Yeah.
meat, but meat for your buck, they just pile it on there at tacos.com.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Burger
I thought
Barn,
that was
but that's kind of Manville.
yeah.
You ever heard of the Burger Barn?
Mm-mm.
It's legit. Kind of out there though. Like if you're going out 6, you're
Mhm.
almost at 288.
Okay.
So, but it's legit. Burger Barn is
There's a Boudin Barn, but that's in Santa Fe, and they're really good.
nice.
Pentatonics.
Did you grow up in Santa Fe? What part?
Yeah.
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 Oh, I'm sorry. I was
We-
jamming.
We've had Chevy on.
Oh, nice.
I think 2 times just to talk about stuff. He's right now in barber school.
yeah.
Really, really cool, and doing a bunch of cool stuff all the time. Always spinning, always talking. I'm like, you just need to come on here. I'll lock you in here. You just talk for like 10 hours straight.
Nice.
But he's always busy. He said so. The mayor of Santa Fe his name is Jason, I believe Tabor, but he grew up down the street from Chevy. So Chevy has told us like a bunch of stories like growing up, and then we had the mayor of Santa Fe in, and we're like, hey, so do you know Chevy? And he was like, oh yeah, and he was like, hey, he told us this, and he was like, anyways, he was like trying to change the subject.
Nice.
It was funny, and we're just like, so you don't want to talk about it?
Right.
But no, he's a good guy, very nice guy.
See, I can't wait till we have our new switcher because I can like take these pictures and then would be able to show the pictures inside of our switcher.
Now you're
We
the
can
only
go-
one who gets to
Like
see
we
him.
can go through all those pictures and tell you all the things that all those pictures.
Oh, what they are. That's a good
like
idea.
What they are.
I
You
like
want to
that.
do that?
we can describe them. I want like
Yeah, I can describe
specific details about like what color is happening in the like lower left hand corner.
Black.
Black. Well, there's a little bit of a blue tint from the lights on the sidewalk.
The train is cool.
It's concrete.
That's that's Bluebell. That's the Canadian train.
Bluebell.
Oh, cool.
How many people fit on that train at a time?
About
That's long.
76.
Wow.
So wait, I would have 76.
But like, see where the
people
conductor's sitting, you can sit right next to him.
right there.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's enough room for me.
it's not a lot for an adult. You kind of have to hang your legs off the side.
I feel like there's only room for one conductor, and that
You're gonna
conductor
be
is
like
me.
pushing the dude out.
Get off my train. It's
Later.
my train
I'll
now.
take over.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be the most funniest like holiday Christmas movie
Just
ever?
hijacking
No.
the train.
Like hijacking the Christmas train.
It's like
It airs on
Connor.
Hallmark.
Y'all watch any of those
Trademarked.
movies?
You guys can't steal it now. It's trademarked. TM'd it right now.
The Lifetime Christmas movies. Have y'all the Hallmark Christmas movies? Have you been blessed and fortunate enough to be able to watch any of those?
No, thankfully not.
Oh man. Some of the cast of One Tree Hill, they're in some of the movies now on both channels.
Oh,
I
really?
found that out.
Nice.
Have you ever seen that show?
No.
One Tree Hill?
No.
I even watched some of that. That was long. I was a
I'm
long
aware
time.
of the
show.
Yeah,
I've
aware.
never
I've
seen
seen
One
it.
Tree Hill.
Never seen it? Okay, we'll go back on. 20 seconds. Yeah, I woke up the other day and the
Get the
TV
whole
was really
experience.
bright, and I heard the dad from Smallville, which I was a big fan of Smallville, and I was like, why is the dad from Smallville on a TV? It was a Lifetime. I was like, turn this off. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Kurt.
We have the Christmas train, the actual trains in studio. There's 2 of them right now. And
Choo.
choo choo. We're talking to Wes and James. They are here representing the Christmas train. It's going on in Alvin, Texas. Good morning, guys. How y'all doing?
Good man.
Good, man.
I'm glad that y'all are here. Kurt was going through the website, looking at all the pictures, and it looks like there's a lot of fun stuff. So we decided that if somebody is maybe in their car, they're driving, they're at work listening, and they're not able to go to, it's thechristmastrain.org,
Yeah, the Christmas train.
Yeah, Christmas train.
thechristmastrain.org to go check this out. Then we're going to kind of walk through some of the pictures and let everybody know what's going on. But maybe you can go to thechristmastrain.org and be sure to do that. Kurt, what's picture number 1?
I don't know. What is picture number 1 here? Can you guys describe it in detail for our listeners over the FM?
Picture number 1 is a great portrayal of the Bluebell train as it is loading passengers inside. The picture is sitting at, I don't know, what do you think that is? A
45
elongated.
That's not a 45. That's more like a 38-degree angle.
I think
seeing a little bit of the side of it and seeing cheery passengers get on the train to get ready for their Christmas train experience.
Yeah, my favorite part is the child you can see, and you can
see his expression.
He's what kind of expression would he have? That's what I was going to say, but I was going to let them do it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kurt, to explain it in great detail, his eyes would be very wide, his smile very big,
his jaws dropped.
He's going to be showing some teeth in his smile.
Also intrigued by this little chair or something over here.
That's the arrow to go to the next page.
No, right there. There's a chair or something.
That's a stool, like a step stool.
A step stool. Just in case you're not tall enough to get onto the train.
I imagine.
You can step on.
You have to be kind of an athlete to get in on this train. I'm just kidding. You don't have to.
That just disqualified everybody. They're like, well, now our opening night is not as successful as it used to be. Thanks to the KHEA radio.
How many people can fit on a train at one time?
So 76 riders, plus the guy driving it, and somebody can sit next to him. So
cool. And so we're moving into picture number 2, and we're checking out some of the lights and displays here at the Christmas train.
So as you make your way around the Christmas train, as you start, there's different like little, I guess we'd say like scenes and lands that you go through.
Mm-hmm.
So this one would be the gingerbread land. So there's lots of gingerbread houses and gingerbread.
I think that's a 6-foot tall gingerbread house, Gardy.
I don't know. Huge. Is that one actually edible, or that one's not?
Negative.
No,
they're not edible, and they're incredibly heavy.
Yeah, we somebody built a 6-foot tall, like, but it's technically edible, but it does have like wood bracing, and so we went to the unveiling of that the other day, but it was really cool. Nice. We do have a question. Chef Mary Bass asks, "What's the cost to ride the train for adults and kids?"
So it's $8 tickets. Yeah, and it's $10. It's $10 at the door. So if you buy them ahead of time online, they're a little bit cheaper.
That's awesome.
And then there's one of the nights. I think it's a Thursday night, and I can't remember the exact date, but it's December a little bit 13th. Cheaper that night.
Okay,
so
December 13th.
So I have a daughter who is one. Like, would she need a ticket? Is she safe to ride the train in my lap?
Two and under are free, and yeah, she's totally safe.
Okay, so she just sit there and we're good to go. That's awesome. So 2 and under is free. If you buy them online, $8. If you show up and buy the tickets at the door, it's $10. So go ahead and pre-purchase some tickets, and it's easier that way because then you can pick your time as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you just show up, you don't get to pick your time.
What
so
you get, what you get.
You get what you get. So if you order it online, like you can pick your you don't get to pick the exact time, but you get like a 30-minute window of getting on.
Okay. So that's cool. Is it hard to keep up with that?
It can be.
Thousands of people show up, and it's just like, okay.
It's definitely gotten better. The scheduled time is pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like how much percent? Like we've got a lot of online purchasing now.
We're at almost like 90% of
online?
our people that ride will buy online just so that they can have the exact time.
That's awesome.
And at least they can ballpark like, all right, I'm gonna ride between 7 and 8. Yeah, I mean 7 and 7:30.
Yeah. That's cool. Do you know what year y'all started implementing the online purchase of tickets?
That was like 2014.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And like the growth has been probably ridiculous, huh? Just like I guess starting out.
It's been really good response to that. But nobody wants to wait. So,
right.
So going that direction has definitely helped. We hardly have any waits now.
Yeah. So we have a comment that says, so procrastinators have to pay a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. Kurt, are you the person who is going to buy something online, or are you going to show up and be like, I'm just going to show up?
Some days. I don't know. It depends on what mood I'm in. Am I a procrastinator some days? Yes. Am I buying online? Yes. I don't know. It just depends.
I'm probably the person who's just be like, I'll just pay more.
Show up that day.
So you can totally just walk in and buy one, and they're almost always available. The only catch is that you usually don't get the ride till later that night. Because that's usually the only trains left that are available are the ones that are like post 9.
Yeah.
So that's the only drawback.
You can sit around and eat pizza.
Yeah.
Maybe you could walk.
Yeah.
The
there's a lake out there, and we got like a lake walk type thing where you can go around and see some different setups.
So there's lots of extra stuff that isn't the Christmas train
Mhm.
to do there. So yeah, just like James said, there's a walking trail. You can walk and like look at the lights, stuff like that.
That's cool.
There's Santa Claus is there, the one and only.
Photos with Santa.
So you can take photos with Santa.
Is that how much does that cost to like?
That's like it's like $7, I think, to have the digital file emailed to you,
Okay,
or there's a couple other options you can do.
like maybe use your phone or
Yeah.
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
We also have Mrs. Claus this year, and that's something that our church is real involved in. But we're doing like she comes out and reads a Christmas story to everybody, and that's
awesome.
that's totally free. So
Do y'all have the Grinch there?
no, there might be a Grinch cutout, but there's no Grinch.
We have the hookup with the Grinch, who's like legit, and he has his own cart that he made, and he has his wife is it Cindy Lou, or like who's the I don't know, the girl in the movie. I don't know.
Yeah. Cindy
but
Lou Who.
Yeah.
yeah,
Cindy Lou Who.
yeah.
So what if the weather is bad?
So if the weather's bad, you just call. There's a number on the website, and it's like it's a 281 number. Yeah.
281-388-2267. I knew the answer to my
Yeah.
own
So
question,
basically, we'll run the train unless it's absolutely worst case scenario. And if you follow any of the social media on the train, they'll let you know right away.
That's cool.
And just like I don't think they've ever shut it down in the history.
Yeah. It's
Like,
it
in
can
19
run
years.
even when it's raining.
Tornado,
It's never-
hurricane,
it's
tornadoes,
never-
rain, snow. We're like, no, let's go. The
And
train
the
don't
lights
stop.
are taking off.
When we said no brakes, we meant no brakes. Yeah, that's funny. Well, that's pretty cool though. Like in the whole history that it's been working out. You know, and we're pretty fortunate here that the weather in December is pretty, I guess, for lack of a better word, reasonable.
Pretty
Sure.
consistent. Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes even like it'd be pouring, like at 10 a.m.
Mhm.
I'll Rod, he's the main dude at the camp, and I'll be like, hey, are we gonna have it tonight? And he's like, we're absolutely having it. And I'm like, all right, I don't think we are, but sure. And then just about like 4:00, all the rain will stop, and it'll just like get real nice, So like it's never been like crazy.
So
That's cool.
the best way is just to watch the social media.
Sure.
'Cause
What
they'll
are-
let you know right away.
What all social media do y'all have?
So
Is it
there's
mainly Facebook?
Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Nice.
That's cool.
Really quick, what is your favorite ride at the park? Because we've gone through a few of them, but what is your favorite like part of the park? Can I call it a park? I call it a park.
This
but-
isn't really a ride, but there's a guy at the church that's a volunteer, and he has like 250 miniature houses, and he builds this gigantic mini train set, and it's several trains. It's like 4 or 5 trains.
The
But
pictures on the website.
yeah, it's one of the photos on there, but it's insane.
So
It's a
you're-
lot to take in. You
is-
just sit there and stare.
So you're telling me? So is this something you see when you're on the train?
No, this is something that's like right next to the Santa photos.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if it
It's
was like
just a
Inception.
huge
Like you're,
layout thing.
you're riding through the train, and there's like a mini train set that you're going through, and it's just like what?
Why do I see myself on that train?
I know.
Yeah.
Then it's like
What?
big ones and small ones, and it's just deeper and deeper. Like it's a train inside of a train. I don't know. That's deep.
And what about you? What's yours?
My favorite part of the entire train. So as you're going around the train, the back side of it is the story of Jesus, right? And so like James did a really awesome job. There's a guy, you want to tell the story of it? Well, it's like a big illustrative part of the whole entire deal.
We had a guy on staff that does like miniature golf course type stuff, you know,
Mhm.
like the big clowns and all that. And he started kind of like this storybook area with Jesus, and then something came up and he wasn't on staff anymore, and so I kind of had to like take over and finish it,
Mhm.
sort of. So I did the best I could, but it's basically like all stuff from like kids storybooks, like Bible style kids storybooks. And so I just contacted the guy that did the illustrations in the book and was like, hey man, could I use these? I'm gonna manipulate them to make them work for our setup out there, but are you cool with me using them? He's like, yeah man, go ahead, that'd be awesome.
That's
So-
cool.
That whole area back there is like Jesus, kind of like a accelerated life story. you
Yeah.
know?
Sure. So in that scene, there's this scene where Jesus is growing up and he's like this tall and he looks kind of like an alien. And he's really cool. And every year I'm like, that's my favorite Jesus right there.
James,
That little-
alien Jesus,
He kinda-
really?
No, he kind of looks like he would be in the Jetsons. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
you know when,
yeah,
you know when
yeah.
he's like that tall
Meet
and like
George
Mary's
Jetson.
like pushing him out there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess maybe it's, wait a
Right.
minute. It's the scene where the kings come in. Wait, what
It's-
scene is that?
it's Mary's house, so it's when
Yeah.
the wise men come and bring him gifts.
Yeah, so
a
he's
2-year-old.
like, yeah, and he kind of looks like he'd
The
be in
Jetson
the Jetsons.
kids, yeah.
He's like, I'm like, that's my favorite Jesus right there.
My favorite is still Teen Jesus.
I thought you were about to say Jesus, like from Step Brothers. He's like, is it the front row of a Leonard Skinner?
That's even better.
Huh.
No, I like Teen Jesus because we never know what happened to Teen Jesus.
Teen Jesus? Yeah, I don't know.
Because everyone asks, I always ask, did Teen Jesus have pimples?
Like 12-year-old Jesus, we know. And we know what happened, adult Jesus, but the
nothing
lost
in between?
years.
The lost years.
Yeah.
One day we'll know.
Is that in the story at all?
Now we just kind of jump from 2 to then he's in the temple, and then it just
12.
straight jumps to him calling disciples. So that's what 12 to 30.
New Hallmark
Make a movie.
There you go.
Teen Jesus.
Teen Jesus.
I wonder
Teen
how that would
Jesus.
do if they went away from the script, because Hallmark, they have their like classic script and it works. People tune in every year to watch the same movie, one after another. But if they were like Hallmark movie, Life of Jesus, the teen years, like how would that go? It's like, hey, this is totally a Christmas
Teen
movie,
Jesus.
right?
The awkward years.
Teen Jesus, Teen Wolf. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Like Teen Wolf, Teen Jesus. I love Teen Wolf.
Trade-
You could just put stuff in there like like the years when Jesus's feet were like kind of bigger and he's trying to grow into them, so he's
Yeah.
like tripping over himself. Like
That would
where's
be a
that
good
part of
cutout.
Jesus?
That'd be a good cutout in there next to Alien Jesus that
We
y'all
have to-
have
we have
going
to add
on.
that this year.
He's like, what?
Whoops. Yeah. We're talking about the Christmas train. It's taking place in Alvin, Texas. If you want to learn more, you can go to thechristmastrain.org. You can purchase tickets in advance. That's probably the best idea because then you can pick your time. You can pick the day, see the schedule, everything they have going on. Go get some Big Al's pizza and let me know.
Are
How-
there cookies there too?
I saw a picture. What's up with the cookies?
Fresh-baked cookies.
Do you bake those?
I do not.
James, do you bake those?
I do not. Yeah.
Are they free?
No.
Oh. I just got really hungry looking at these cookies.
There's all kinds of concessions there, like popcorn, nachos, hot chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah. The scene, I think it's the scene right after that one.
So right now, what we're looking at is it was Jesus, the Bethlehem, in Bethlehem in the manger, and this is a really cool scene. So I see it's like a cartoon,
Yeah.
like the art's
Kid
pretty cool.
storybook.
Mhm.
I think that's him right there.
Yeah, that's
Like
the
at the
one
back.
Wes was referencing.
Right
as
there.
Okay,
You see him?
in the back. So we're looking. If you're not sure what's going on, we have the story of Christmas, the Christmas story. Bethlehem, and Jesus is born. That's what Christmas is all about.
It wasn't good enough to make it into the roll of pictures on the
I
website.
didn't put that in.
You have to go and actually see it in real life.
I like it because it's a tease.
It's the tease. Can kind of tell what's going on, but you have
You
to
gotta
go
go.
there
You got to buy a
tonight.
ticket,
Tonight,
and if not tonight, tomorrow.
tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
and then like next week.
All the way up until Christmas. Go check out the calendar on the website. Oh, and do y'all sell
there's
hats?
the pizza.
Look at the store. What's
That's
available?
pizza. Yeah, we have a general store, all kinds of stuff. You can buy like train hats, train whistles, all kinds of stuff.
There's no link.
Oh, it's not okay.
Actually, hey, if you come tonight, you get an ornament, right?
I think so.
Yeah, you get a Christmas train ornament.
But only if you say that you heard the interview at KHEA radio.
Let's throw that in.
It
Yes.
was like, what are we gonna do with these extra 1,000 ornaments that we have? Whoops. Yeah. Roger, have you been? Let us know. Mary, are you gonna go? Are you gonna take the family? Cassie said, where at in Alvin? We hadn't mentioned that in a while. So what is the address again? How can somebody get to the Christmas train?
It's 1407 Victory Lane. It's right across the street from Ron Carter in Alvin. That's
Yeah.
the easiest thing to say.
Ron
Yeah,
Carter.
Kurt's looking for a new car, and he has a little bit of beef right now with Ron Carter. Not the one in Alvin, the one in Leak City. Some drama went down. I understand where he's coming from, but sometimes he needs to learn to let things go.
No, I'm holding on to this grudge.
Tell him what happened.
So we were at Little Bellamia, a new restaurant in Lake City,
Brand new.
brand new,
Delicious.
hanging out. Wasn't even like doing anything wrong. And I walk outside, and there's a sticker on my car, like a little postcard, and said, if your car is 10 years or older, we will give you up to
Something like this.
$3,500. And I started looking around at the other cars, and I was the only one that got this postcard. And my car is not 10 years old.
It's 8.5, almost 9.
8.5.
First of all, And so yeah, he took a little bit of offense to it, and I was like,
Stereotyping.
a little bit. I said,
it's like, I just couldn't tell. It looked like it was 10 years or older, and I'm
'Cause he
like,
called.
I hate you.
I said, it's 2018, almost 2019. You can't assume the age of someone's car.
That's rude.
Expensive.
Yeah,
Offensive.
I'm offended.
And I was like, there was an old jalopy over there, and you didn't even put it on that car. And she's like, well,
I told him, you know what, that he should take that as a compliment because they're like, that one could be worth up to $3,500. That one's like, no, that's a cash car. Like that's like a couple $100. So it was more of a compliment. Hey, good news. Crystal Koza just walked up and she has those Texans tickets and Texans parking pass. I think we're going to drop a video probably later today where we're going to figure out a way to give those away. So
yes.
if somebody's interested in that, stay tuned to KHEA Radio's Facebook page because that's where we're going to be doing the giveaway, I assume.
It's a $400 value Texans tickets that we're giving away to you.
Okay, Kurt's stretching the truth. It's $396.
Oh, close.
But right now we're talking to Wes and James about the Christmas train that's in Alvin, Texas. We're going to take a quick break, grab those tickets, and keep talking a little bit longer. Stay tuned. This is Kickstart. We're going to be on until 11 a.m. Coming up next, we have Lincoln Brewster, Hark the Herald, Angel Sing. Man, so we were out of town last week for Thanksgiving. And then just travel. I think it was like being in one climate to the next one, and then the travel in the air, and yeah, it messed up my voice. Sign allergy. I don't know what it is, but I'm almost over it.
Dude, so tell me about this new business venture you're in with these Chelsea boots.
And my wingtips.
Dang.
I'm stoked on it, man. I've loved shoes, and I have your D-Rups.
Yeah.
I appreciate those. I have a pair, but mine are the blue on the side. So, spend a lot of money on shoes. And I was like, you know what? What does it take to start your own shoes? So I was researching it. It takes a lot. And so this was a little over a year ago where we kind of got the ball rolling. And I was like, I'm going to stop spending money on buying so many shoes of other people's Chelsea boots, other people's this, and I'm going to see if I can start my own and find something that I'm super proud of and put my name on and name behind. So it took a little over a year, but finally found the right manufacturer, figured out how to design something and make it something I would wear. So I'm stoked on it. So I talked to Jen. I was like, hey, you want to do lady shoes? And she was like, yeah. And then we were thinking about it, and we decided to do what we call a tote bag. So have you seen a picture of that at all?
Oh yeah, I think
What is this? Taco style crepes.
What is that from? Cocoa Crepes?
Cocoa crepes.
It's-
And they like, oh, your intern's not here. I'll give it to our guests.
Yeah. So instead of a lady shoe, we decided to do purses, and so we're pre-selling some. They'll be here in a couple weeks.
nice.
And
The boots.
Yeah, the boots and the purse and everything. So we're only pre-selling one bag, but we're gonna have multiple bags, multiple colors.
Mhm.
The shoes is the Chelsea boot and the wingtips, and then there's just different colors and a bunch of stuff going on. So I'm really excited about it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah. So any day now, I get updates all the time, just from our manufacturer sending pictures, and this is where I'm at. And I think I used either 5 or 6 different manufacturers before I found one that was this is the one, this price is, working out the deal and the logistics behind it, and then the quality.
Mhm.
So
Cassie just wants
it's been a journey.
tickets to herself. It's her birthday tomorrow.
Cassie, you want these Texans tickets?
You're gonna have to.
I have been to a Texans game, but
I've
not a
never
long
been to a
time.
Texans game.
And you never will, because we're giving these away.
There's 4 tickets.
Plus, they're on Sundays.
4 tickets.
4
That's the
tickets.
kicker.
Yeah, it's on
So I
Sunday.
think we could do 2 winners and give the first one the parking pass, and the other person has to find the parking.
No, here's what we
She's
do.
saying hi.
Hey, what's up? Here's what we do. One person wins the parking pass. And then
It has to buy the.
You can
you don't
win
have to pay
one
for
ticket.
parking. How cool is that?
We're having 4 drawings. One ticket.
One ticket a
apiece.
person. Y'all have to sit together naturally, and one person gets the parking.
Hey, make some friends.
This is a friends giveaway.
Yes,
You need friends? Don't have any friends? You
you
win.
better enter. So we'll go on after this. Just remind people about the website, reasons why they should go, and then we'll be good. So we got a minute 24. I wanted to eat that crepe, but I don't think I can do it.
Oh, dude, this
What?
showed up in the playlist.
Here, let me fade it out.
And go to the next one.
Yeah. So
That's funny. I thought we had that fixed.
I did too. It was, look, it shows right here, but it goes red because I removed it from but it still pulled the file.
Maybe it pulled it already before we removed it. No,
Mm-mm.
because it was
No, I
before 9. I think it's in the scheduler. I think we scheduled it that way.
Yeah.
So we'll have to go into the scheduler and
We could
remove
just delete the files.
That's
I
fine.
kind of like having them.
And they play
So
randomly.
last year for Christmas, on Christmas Day, we just pre-recorded like 8 different spots in 2 hours where we talked for like 4 minutes, just saying like, "Hey, what's up? Merry Christmas. Read this Bible verse. This is what's going on. We're doing this next year." And it pulled it. So we just hit a year of doing this, doing our radio stuff, and the software automatically picked it up, which is it was kind of neat, but we didn't realize it was going to do that.
Awesome.
So it was like, "Merry Christmas. Today's Christmas," and not Christmas.
So
What else?
I think there's someone who works for your church that we tried to have on our radio station at one point, way back in the back.
Who was it?
I'll tell you off the air. It was funny.
Guy's the worst.
You're gonna try Did you try it?
Yes, I'm gonna try. It's a taco.
So that's
crate?
a jalapeno one.
They all are.
No, theirs
what's
is
this one?
regular. That one's jalapeno and mine is cheddar.
Sweet. So we made a Facebook group called Talk of Taco, where people are encouraged to post pictures of tacos. And if this is a taco crepe, I'm gonna post it. So you need to post some Alvin tacos in there. Taco City.
Taco City.
Oh,
Tacos.com. What do you?
Tacos.com.
Legit.
That's the name of the place.
Tacos.com. Yeah, yeah.
What a
It's
great
on
name.
6 going out towards Manville, but it's actually in Alvin.
Good.
I had some of that on the pizza the other day.
Oh,
What is this station's on FM again? What's the number?
99.5.
99.5.
Our FM signal is about 25 miles. I think it goes to Alvin.
But we should probably the Christmas train. The most important part of Christmas train is it tells the story of Jesus.
Yes.
That'd be the
Focus on that. The story of Alien Jesus. Yeah, we
Alien
covered that.
Somebody actually just
We talked
asked
about-
if we announced the winner yet. We have not. We will be doing that during the 10 o'clock hour
Oh, for Cocoa Crepes.
for Cocoa Crates. We have 3 $50 gift cards. That's $150 in my hand right here.
It's a lot of money.
That's the most money I've ever had in my life.
That's a lot of crepes. We talked about this.
That's a lot of crepes. Crepes like that.
Are you a fan of crepes? Have you ever had crepes?
I'm never gonna say I love grapes.
I
American.
I try to avoid.
Those little thin pancakes.
Yeah.
I had a whole mess of those the other day.
Why did you? They're pretty good.
Yeah, no, they are pretty good.
That's one of the best scenes, like, of that movie. Like, who stopped the youth box? He was like the Yaz music or whatever he said. It's a great movie.
40 seconds.
Yeah, 40 seconds. We're good to go.
All right,
Do y'all
I'm
have-
gonna post the about?
Do you have like a go-to Christmas? Like, what's your favorite Christmas song, or like a band who has a Christmas album?
Definitely not the Mariah Carey one.
Oh,
That's-
All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Ugh,
Is that
it's
your
like
favorite?
number one song ever?
Yeah. Yeah, they play it everywhere on repeat.
Yeah. Have you ever heard anybody else sing it where it was like a good version?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
It's not out there.
Nah, man, that
'Cause
how do
song's
you
tired.
compete?
You can't. We talked about that with a singer the other day, and she was like, they had her sing it live, and she was going to record it, and then she was like, "No, delete this. Like, we can't do this. It's not right." Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Kurt.
We had the Christmas train in studio. We're talking to Wes. We're talking to James. We're talking about everything that is going on in Alvin, Texas right now. And there is a event. It's starting tonight. Can you tell somebody, okay, what's the website where they can find out all the information?
TheChristmastrain.org is where you're going to want to go to get all the information and buy your tickets and stuff like that. So,
Yeah. And what would you say is the most important part of the Christmas train? Like, what's the whole meaning behind it?
you know, it was started in 2000, and it was really an outreach for the church to tell people the story about Jesus, you know, and so it's like a huge outreach for our church and the community. So, you know, a lot of churches, they'll do a big, like, you know, like Sunday, like Christmas Eve service, something like that. You know, the big production to tell the story of Jesus.
Yeah, here sometimes we'll bring in like, oh, the camel. LaShawn's on a camel, you know.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So like, we don't do that. We have a train. You know what I mean? That like takes people through lights, and the backside of the train, it tells the story of Jesus as it goes around. So like from birth to death,
that's awesome.
And resurrection. So.
You know what? That's awesome, but I am upset that LaShawn's not going to be on a camel this year. If we need to fly him down, because LaShawn moved, he was a worship minister here, and you know LaShawn.
Yeah.
But he moved, started a church in Auburn, Washington. Looks like he's doing great.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited and happy for him in that. But I am a little sad because he comes in and he kills like every song he does, and so he has that song. Is like, who's going to sing that song? We just need to change it. It's like Mariah Carey singing "All I Want for Christmas Is You."
Yeah.
Nobody else can sing it.
Yeah, well, he's not only riding the camel, he's killing the song at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So that's like Mariah Carey singing "All I Want for Christmas Is You" while riding a reindeer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'd be
I feel
difficult.
like now I want that in my life. I feel like I'm not fulfilled until that happens.
Yeah. Wow. So the Amanda asked what church puts this on. So you're with what
LS Church, yeah.
LS
Livingstone
Church.
Yeah.
Right across the street
From it, yeah.
Yeah. So it's Victory Camp, LS Church, the Christmas train.
Yeah.
Make sure that you go out, purchase some tickets, and have a good time. Take the family. I think we had talked about this, but like what age, you know, people are able to ride, like who all can come?
So it's for all ages. 2 and up are free, and but anybody can ride anywhere. So young to old.
Yeah.
No age limit.
Because we had joked earlier, like you got to pretty much be an athlete to get in the train. But no, like, I mean, kids can get in there.
Sure. Yeah, we can help anybody on. It's no problem. Like anybody can ride, any age.
Kids love lights.
They do.
Kids love trains. You just put it together.
Yeah. You know,
Magic.
my son, he would like to go ride in the car, just look at Christmas lights.
Sure.
Be like, can we go through the neighborhood, go look at everything? And then somebody put up like a giant, like a 20-foot Santa inflatable in the yard, and he's just mesmerized. And so I know he would love the Christmas train.
Sure.
Coming and riding and learning about the story of Jesus and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
It's cool. Like a lot of our volunteers, it's 100% volunteer driven. And a lot of our volunteers will, you know, they'll ride, they'll be talking to somebody, or they'll hear a conversation. And, you know, as they go through the story of Jesus, they're like, oh, you know, their parents are telling them the story of Jesus. Like, oh, remember Jesus, he was born here and stuff. And then the kids will be like, oh no, he's dying. And they're like, yeah. And then like it gets to the part where he's resurrected, and they're like, oh my gosh, he's alive, you know? And so it's a really cool tradition for families to go and, you know, all about Jesus.
That's awesome. Well, you know, we're going to have to get out there, Curt, and for
Can
sure
we do a
some
Facebook
stuff.
Live from out there? I think we could. Like pick a night that you guys are open.
Definitely.
Go live and showcase what you guys are doing. It'll be fun.
So yeah, go to the
Big Owls.
Ride the train. We've never ridden a train on Facebook Live.
No,
Can you live in train?
I think as long as you're not driving.
No, but I'm conducting the train, so
Oh yeah,
you'll have to go live. I'll just drive.
we'll
my
give
train.
you the special train where you conduct from the back. Like you're in the back seat, like way in the back, and we're just like, oh, that's the best way to do it.
Oh man,
Oh
you
man,
guys are
that's-
amazing. You guys are the best. I love you guys so much.
Well, thank you all for joining us today. Y'all are awesome.
man.
It's nice to
Thanks
meet you,
for having
James
Thanks for having us.
and Wes.
Sure.
I'm glad that you came in. Just come in tomorrow. We'll start a new show, the Wes and Gardy Show.
All right.
So we'll see.
Won't be here tomorrow.
It's 9:58. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to keep it going. This is KHEAradio.com, 99.5 FM. Feel free to share this video out on Facebook. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like this video. Let us know if you're watching. Hey, when are you going to go and ride the Christmas train? Have you already bought your tickets? There is a night on the calendar, they said, I think, where it's a little bit more affordable. So this is something that they do every year.
December 13th is family night. Yeah, it's a Thursday night. So
That's awesome.
The tickets are discounted, and it's a good time.
Cool.
On the, I think it's the 7th of December. Pretty sure it's the 7th of December. The Clear Falls Orchestra is coming. So that's cool. There's like 80 of them. So they're going to come do Christmas songs. So it's going to be pretty sweet.
That's awesome. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. Let's see. Coming up next, I think I'm going to play some Pentatonics. What Christmas means to me. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM.
you are correct. An hour goes by really fast.
It does, yeah.
You were worried.
I was.
I was worried. Thank you guys for coming in.
Dude, thanks so much for having us. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
man.
Now we're going to talk Santa Fe, the other Alvin.
I need to stick around
Yeah,
for
man.
another hour. Just talking about all things Santa Fe.
All
Good
things
seeing you,
Santa Fe. Thank you. Appreciate it. Nice meeting you guys. Yeah.
All right.
Later.
Later.
Eating some crepes. Yeah, Cocoa Crepes. We have that giveaway. We're going to be giving away the gift card.
I have it queued up, ready to go.
Is Scott around?
Scott,
On vacation.
well, not vacation. He had some family bit stuff. He's out in Arizona. But
How are you guys?
is this rude if I eat this? Can y'all see me? Mary, I have the same look on my face when Curt said that. I'm not going to even repeat what he said. But shout out to Crystal Koza. She gave us her Texans tickets. We're going to be giving away. We're trying to figure out the best way to do that. But there's 4 tickets to the Texans game and a parking pass. So we're trying to think if we should do 2 winners. Like, hey, you get 2 tickets, you get 2 tickets. And then one of the first winner gets the parking pass. But y'all need to stay tuned because we're going to be giving these away. I think we're going to be doing the video today, maybe selecting a winner tomorrow. I do not know. We haven't given away something like this ever as far as like a game. And I know like every Texans game ever is sold out. They're on an 8-game winning streak. And they're playing the Cleveland Browns, who have actually, I think, won 4 games this year. So, man, hey, these crepes are delicious. Yes, we liked your crepe tweet. So mine has jalapenos in it, and it has this little bit of spicy sausage. I had some of the spicy sausage on my pizza when I went to Little Bella Mia the other day. Which, if you haven't been to Little Bella Mia, go to Little Bella Mia. They just opened. And if you haven't been to Cocoa Crepes, make sure that you go watch our video, the giveaway video. We're selecting winners today. So if you haven't entered, there's still a chance. All you have to do is like, share, and comment on the video, and you'll win. Yesterday, we went to Pierogi Queen, and Josh Varner hooked it up. He made us breakfast tacos. Josh Varner is like the biggest taco fan that I have ever met. And the dude can make some delicious tacos. So we have a taco crepe. Gloria said, can I just buy the parking pass? I don't know. We haven't even decided how we're doing this. Maybe. But yeah, thank you, Crystal Koza. We're going to be doing a giveaway. We got 4 Texans tickets. And we're going to be doing that, shooting a video today, coming up with some kind of idea. And we're going to be talking about the city of Santa Fe. We have the Santa Fe Chamber of Commerce in. We also are going to be talking about, I believe, the Education Foundation. And we're going to be talking about a lot of Santa Fe stuff. We love our community. We love the city of Santa Fe. We love all the cities in Galveston County. And we are excited to make cool things happen, you know, when we can, whether that's a giveaway, whether that's going to a local business and showcasing what they have going on. Like we went to Lorenzo's Pizza, I would say about 2 weeks ago for the first time, and we were blown away. It's a Santa Fe business that's been going strong for years. We met a part of the owner's family, and it was phenomenal. So the taco Facebook group is Talk of Taco, and then in parentheses, it says KHEA Radio. That's our taco group. We eat a lot of tacos, and so we decided to make a taco Facebook group where people are encouraged to post a picture of the taco they make, a taco that they buy. We also had Barbara, who is the owner of 3 Acres Food Truck Park. She posted a picture this morning. Barbara posted a picture of taco wrapping paper. It looked like she's starting to wrap some Christmas presents, and the presents were wrapped in taco paper. I made a joke, not really a joke. I was like, I hope there's like tacos inside of these presents. like my taco pinata. One day, whenever we bust this open, there's going to be a real taco inside. And I'm going to open it in an emergency when I'm hungry. So let me know. Hey, what do you guys have going on today? Are y'all going to eat some tacos? And more importantly, are you going to post some Talk of Taco? Are you also interested in getting these Texans tickets? Mary said you should set up an auction on the KHEA page. See, that's an idea. I mean, that's a great idea. Oh, Will Fuller's on here. Didn't Will Fuller, he was doing so good, and then I think he got injured. The Texans are on an 8-game win streak. They started 0-3, and now they've rattled off 8 wins in a row. They play the Browns this Sunday afternoon. So, wow. We have some tickets. Oh, I'm sorry. So the taco group is Talk of Taco. Talk of Taco, in parentheses, it says KHEA Radio. Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. Gardy.
Jody.
Gina.
Gina. Nice to meet you.
Jody, Gina. We're talking Santa Fe. We have someone brought us taco crepes. Did y'all know that was a thing?
Have boudin ball.
What? The boot from the Boudin Barn, huh?
Yeah.
Jody. Gina. Gina, how do you spell your name?
Gina.
I knew I was spelling like Jeannie. I was like, that doesn't look right. And Gina is with the chamber.
Mhm.
Santa Fe. And you're with Jody's with the Education Foundation.
In Santa Fe. And it's Jodi.
No E.
No E.
Boom. Just so I remember. How are y'all doing today?
We're good.
Are y'all excited to be here?
Sure.
I am too.
A little nervous.
So, man, okay, the Boudin Barn. We went to the Boudin Barn for the first time. When was the first time we went? Long time ago.
Man, back in
they had just opened.
March or something, April. Yeah, they had just opened, like maybe open for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I feel like we need to go back.
Is that Chris?
Yes, Chris McConnell.
Carvel.
I was close.
Yeah, Chris and his family, and we've met his kids.
What happened there?
And they're a beautiful family that have owned that property. I didn't knock the first; it just fell. And then I
that's
figured
funny.
I'd do that.
Knock the other one.
Yeah, they had, I guess, owned that property for a long time,
Yeah.
and then it used to be something else.
But
Okay, it used to be putt. I think they said like that building maybe was like an arcade.
it was an
There was
arcade, and they had batting cages. Yeah.
That's cool. And they decided to turn it into something else. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
You all a big fan of Boudin?
Mm-hmm.
We joke, kind of joke, and say Curt has a Boudin body. Like, some people have like a hard body, they work out, and I mean, then like us, we love food and the Boudin Barn and
Fluffy.
a little bit.
A little fluffy.
A little bit of Boudin. Man, so their Boudin balls are awesome. They do something a little different. They stuff like cheese inside.
Mhm.
And one of my favorite things they do is they take that Boudin ball, put it on a breakfast sandwich, smash it down, and then it keeps you full all day long. There's like magic. There's like magic
And
inside
that's
there.
what we brought you.
A little bit of magic.
Yep. A little bit of magic to start your day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So how's it going? Are y'all having a good morning? Y'all ready for Christmas?
We're getting there. Yeah.
Can you believe it's already November 30th?
Y'all, Christmas
We're not
was
ready.
thrown up in the church here.
We're
so-
not ready. As
Yeah.
you can tell here.
Yeah, that's what
At
we
least,
said.
at least you have the stuff out. I don't even have my
Yes.
stuff out yet.
We were trying to steal the Christmas train people to help us, but they're like, guys, we gotta get back.
Have
to
y'all
our
heard of the Christmas train? Santa Fe. It's in
Alvin.
Alvin. Yeah,
yeah.
so Santa Fe. Keep going, Alvin.
Yeah.
So it's Ella Livingstone's
Yes,
church,
it's
Victory
beautiful.
Camp. Yeah, they've been doing it since 2000.
Mhm.
And I guess every year it's gotten bigger, and now it's gone nuts. So
Yeah.
it's really, really fun thing to take the family to. We were talking about that. So yeah, we're not ready here. There are a lot of decorations already in place. I think we have decided that we just need to throw the rest of these away because it looks decorated appropriately to me. Like the outside, there's ornaments and stuff, and then like the foyers, they look pretty good.
Mhm.
And whenever you've been a church for like 34 years, however long we've been here, you get a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to purge, like just, you have a 30-year-old wreath that just, it served its purpose.
It's time for it to go.
Yes. So can we talk a little bit about the Education Foundation? Right now we have 2.5 minutes left. We can go on our FM as well after this, but just for like our Facebook family and for our YouTube friends, we can just learn a little bit about what y'all have going on.
Okay. Well, the Education Foundation supports the public school of Santa Fe ISD. Lots of education foundations are in the county that support their particular school district.
Mhm.
And so we're similar to those others. And so basically we raise money and grant it to classrooms to do extra projects because a school budget only goes so far. It covers
Yes.
the basics. But if you want your kids doing robotics
Yeah.
or have a science lab with all the greatest equipment, you've got to raise some extra funds. And so that's where the Education Foundation comes in.
That's cool. And so how long has the Education Foundation kind of been doing what they've been doing?
We started in 2010. So we're a little newer than some of the others in the area, but we've grown a lot in those 10 years or so. We've granted a little bit over $1 million to our school district in
Wow.
total
Mhm.
to fund science labs, library books, book clubs, you name it. Anything the teachers want to do, that's where we get our ideas. It's from them on how they want to implement new projects in their classroom or new projects across their entire campus. And we're there to support them.
That's cool. So like, what is there like a next goal, like the major thing that we're raising for?
We are looking at doing more of a fancy science lab at the high school. We have one now that's been used by 2 of our campuses. We also have a new elementary school coming, so we're kind of waiting to see what it is we can do for them. But definitely a new science lab at the high schools in the works.
That's cool. Science is interesting. I remember being a kid, but it was like elementary school, and I didn't even know what it meant, but I was like, I want to be a scientist. I just want to I like science, and as you get older, you really find like what path you're going to go on. But I feel like a nice science lab would help. I went to, after I graduated high school, I went to Galveston College, and they had like a decent facility where you would take like labs, and there's a lot of stuff you could do that I couldn't do in high school because it was just like a different caliber.
Mhm.
So yeah, that can make a big difference. We have 8 seconds. Hey, can you put that camera on for me? So
Yeah.
I can make sure I'm not blocking our guests.
Yeah.
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
And we have some crepes in studio. We have some boudin from the Boudin Barn in studio. We also have 2 special guests in studio. We're going to be talking about the city of Santa Fe. We're going to be talking about everything that's going on all over Galveston County, and I'm excited that y'all are here today. How's it going?
Good.
Can y'all kind of first introduce yourself and then tell me who you're with?
Okay. I'm Jody Gidley. I'm the executive director of the Santa Fe, Texas Education Foundation in Santa Fe.
And then we have another guest in studio,
And I'm Gina Bouvier. I'm the president of the Santa Fe Chamber of Commerce.
the Santa Fe Chamber of Commerce. And so the first interaction that we had with the Santa Fe Chamber of Commerce is we were at Legacy Collision,
Mhm.
and we saw that they are located in Hitchcock, but they're members of the Santa Fe Chamber
And the Hitchcock
and the Hitchcock Chamber.
Yeah.
Which chamber's better? I'm just kidding.
Uh-huh.
I'm just kidding.
Santa Fe. I said it for you.
Just saying. Yeah.
No, thank you guys for coming in. Legacy Collision, they had a cool like ribbon cutting,
Mhm.
and that was probably the first one that we were invited to. We didn't make it actually for the ribbon cutting, but we got there later. But it was a good time. It was like the grand opening. Is that something that the chamber does for all of its new members?
Oh, most definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
They had their grand opening because they opened, obviously, as a new business. But any member that or business that comes in to join the chamber will do a new member ribbon cutting as well. Help them with their grand opening and just kind of help start marketing their business.
Yeah, that's cool. So as far as the Santa Fe Chamber goes, do you have an estimate? Like how many members do y'all have?
We have right at 200 members.
That's
And that
cool.
fluctuates a little bit as
Right.
businesses close and others open. We have about, I think, in excess of 400 businesses in Santa Fe. So we're about halfway there.
Well, that seems like it's pretty good
Mhm.
percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So about 400 businesses based out of Santa Fe.
Maybe more. Don't quote me
Probably.
on that number.
Yeah. Well, there's new businesses started every day.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned, you never know.
No, right.
I'm trying to think of some of the ones that we have stopped at. I believe we stopped at the Santa Fe Soap Factory before.
Oh, yeah.
We did
She's
some stuff there.
fantastic. Mhm.
Yeah. And that's a business that's been going for a little bit as well.
Yeah, she, her grandmother, I believe it was her grandmother owned the shop that she was in and operated as a flower shop. And that facility has been in the family forever. And she and her dad have opened the soap factory, and
Yeah.
they're fantastic. They have
We
great
met-
product.
We met her. We haven't
Christine.
met her dad. Yeah, Christine and her husband.
Mhm.
And we stopped in there. Kurt drives a Jeep Compass, which we were talking about earlier.
Christine
But
has a Jeep.
they're big Jeep people.
Yeah.
And Kurt was like, "Oh, I got a Jeep too."
Yeah.
And they're like,
no, you don't.
No,
And I was
it's not.
they're
like,
like, "Where?
take
Whoa,
it back.
where is it? Where is it?" And he was like, "Oh, it's that one." They're like, "Oh."
Yeah.
It was just a fun moment. But yeah, we did notice. Yeah, she has the Jeep, and he had a Jeep. I think he had got rented for something else. But we had a good time there. They had some stuff. We didn't have beards at the time, but since it's November, we were like, we're not gonna shave.
Yeah.
And they had like some beard balm, all kinds of
Yeah, they
soap.
cater to the men
bath
too.
bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that I like because there's a lot of businesses that are aimed at ladies, whether that's boutiques, clothes, like the soap factory. And then
Right.
we walked in there and I instantly felt at home because there was a whole section for guys.
Yeah.
There was the beard stuff, like the soaps with the manly, you know, like me and Kurt. When you think of men, right? The first people you think of is Kurt, and then me, like right after. But we had a good time there. And then I just saw Angie Butler get on, but she's put us on. She works at Legacy Collision.
Mhm.
She is involved in a lot of things in the community. She's sent us to a lot of places in Santa Fe to go try out food or just what they have going on.
Right.
The first one being Legacy Collision. She was like, "Hey, this is brand new, the grand opening," and we went. And then let me think of the other places. There is Lorenzo's Pizza,
Mhm.
which
It's
do you
been
know
there
any of the history?
forever.
Like, how long has that been there? Like 30 something years, at
It's been
least,
there a long time.
maybe longer, like
Yeah.
50 years before it was even a city, before Santa Fe was a city, right? What's another Santa Fe place? There's the dairy. I can't remember, Angie. What's the name of the dairy
farm.
place where you can walk in and
Healthy
you just
Way?
like leave healthy,
Healthy
way.
way.
Healthy Way. We
Cat-
have Ken's Hens also.
Okay, that's another kind of similar.
Mhm. Well, he
Eggs.
eggs. He sells eggs. You'll find his eggs in HEB, as a matter of fact. So, or
Wow.
at least our local HEB.
Yeah,
Some other places, but
that's
yeah.
cool.
Local honey.
Yeah, local
Local honey.
bee farms. Mhm.
So we have a friend who comes to church with us, and she's just like, "Here, this is from I live in Santa Fe. I have animals. Here's some honey." And I was like, "Thank you."
Yeah.
It's so neat because Santa Fe has you have the rural. It's hard for me to say that word, like the life where you can have animals and you can have chickens. Angie has chickens. She's brought us some of her eggs.
Mhm.
And then you can also have businesses, and you can have car dealerships, and you can have everything else. So there's a little bit of something for everybody. And the other place I wanted to give a shout out to is Cat's Barbecue. Have y'all had the opportunity to eat
Oh,
there?
heck yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about that?
The brisket is awesome, and even my husband's brisket, and he's pretty good at it, does not.
Have you told your husband this?
Yeah.
Is he okay? Okay, I was just making sure. Are we breaking news right now? Because I have a breaking news button, and then he may be upset if he's watching. But okay. But yeah, if you are watching on social media, feel free to share this video out. If you have any questions, maybe you're wondering how you can help the Education Foundation in Santa Fe. If you're wondering how you can become a member of the Chamber of Commerce, or you're wondering maybe how you can help support local business here in Galveston County, let us know. We have some people that are chiming in, and they're just saying hello to you guys as
Hello.
well. And here's Angie as well. She said, "Cat's Barbecue. Any meat in their grilled cheese is so yummy." Have y'all tried that yet?
Amen.
Yeah, no, I stick to their baked potato. So
You find something you like, and
I stick to it.
it works for you.
Yeah.
I always go and get the grilled cheese sandwich.
And then you just throw meat in it, and it's delicious, like the brisket or the pulled pork or whatever.
Sausage.
Yep. Crystal Koza, who donated these Texans tickets, that we're gonna find a way to give them away pretty soon because the game's on Sunday. But thank you, Crystal. She said love Ken's Hens. I don't think we'd heard about that one yet. But yeah, shout out to Ken's Hens. Shout out to anybody that has a business in Santa Fe. If you know of a business right now that maybe we're skipping over, we need to check out, or that we want to give a shout out to, let us know. Let us know where are the places in Santa Fe that you frequent all the time. We talked about the Santa Fe Soap Factory. We talked about Boudin Barn, which we have in studio. Kurt, did you eat the Boudin Ball?
No, it's over there. There was a spillage of some sausage or sauces.
Like it spilled in your mouth, or like
no,
what do you
it
think?
spilled in the bag, and so I had to clean it up.
Oh
And
no.
but it'll be okay. We'll get
Sorry.
through it. And do you want a boudin ball? Boudin
Not right now.
ball?
Oh,
Okay.
okay. But definitely 100%.
For
I
lunch,
want a
right?
Boudin Ball. Yeah.
I figured we could heat them back up.
The thing about the Boudin Ball, and I'm telling you, if you eat one, there's something in it, but you're not going to be hungry for the rest of the day. I mean, I'm still going to eat, but I just won't be hungry. because it's so filling, it's so good, and the people, I think it's because it's the love. They're so nice. You walk in there and you immediately feel like I want to spend so much time in here, which isn't good for them because there's limited seating and they've changed their hours. So they're like, okay, Gardy, you need to leave.
You gotta leave.
You gotta leave.
Yeah.
You can't, or you gotta buy something else.
You
I'm
gotta
like, well, I'm
come
out of
and go.
money.
Right.
And if we're giving you all of the boudin ball for free in the first place, anyway. But right now it's 10:19, and let's switch it up and talk some more about the Education Foundation. What's going on with the Santa Fe Education Foundation?
Well, our next big event that we have coming up is on February 7th. We're having our annual gala. And by gala, it's really not that fancy. We do it Santa Fe style gala.
Okay.
So you don't have to dress up. You just got to be there.
If somebody wants to dress up really fancy, can they?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because here's what happened. Yesterday, we went to a business. This one's in League City, but she lives locally here. And she makes dresses. It's a place called Dress Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Whether that's like prom dresses, wedding dresses, customize anything. It's 30,000 square feet, about 7,000 dresses. She estimated. We went in there. They have something from people like 00 to size 30. They have guys tuxedos. You can get all kinds of stuff. And me and Curt were talking. We're like, we don't ever get invited to anything fancy. We've never been to a gala in our lives. Sometimes I look at my social media feed and I'm like, oh, that looks nice. You know, I wish I could have went and rented a tux, or if I bought one. But Curt, if we showed up to the gala for the Education Foundation, February 7th, where is it going to be at?
It's going to be at the Nestler Center.
I do know where the Nestler Center is.
We can go, right?
Yes, absolutely. I'll
Okay.
send you an invitation with all the details.
That's
when
what
I
I'm
have
talking
them ready.
about.
Thank you.
What's the what's the cost?
The cost is going to be $50 per ticket. We're
Okay.
also seeking sponsors. Sponsors get a table and some other special perks there.
That's awesome. So if any business, like any banks or local businesses, want to sponsor, and being a sponsor, what do you get, like a presence at the event or any like social media branding?
Definitely. We do. We'll be social media in the program throughout the year. We also do other things to recognize our sponsors.
That's
It's
awesome.
not just a one-time thing. Throughout the year, we'll be inviting them to special events and giving them recognition in other places.
That's cool. So February 7th is the next one. Can we talk about anything that y'all have done maybe this year so far? Like what kind of events have y'all already been through this year?
This year, we have postponed a few of our events and kind of changed our calendar. So this will be our first major event that we've had for this school year.
That's awesome.
And then later in the spring, we also do a fun run. So that's our community event. Families and their kids come out and fun run, and we have a helicopter ball drop.
Oh,
So those are our two major events that we do every school year.
Okay, so how far do they have to run?
It's a 5K.
Okay, because anything
3.2 miles.
Yeah, anything more than 5K, it's not fun anymore. So
Yeah.
that's why if you're gonna call it a fun run, it has to just be like up to
Running is
5K.
not fun.
Yeah, it's like, okay, this wasn't fun anymore. But yeah, fun run, 5K, that's what's up. If it's like, hey, it's a marathon, it's a fun. No, it's not. This is not fun for anyone.
I agree.
Curt, we could run more, huh? And then there's when
Run.
when is the fun run gonna be?
First Saturday in May.
Okay. And so the ball drop, where's the balls, like from a helicopter or
Yep.
something?
We have all these numbered golf balls. They drop them from the helicopter onto the football field, and there's a target they're aiming for, and the closest 10 balls are winning prizes, like
Wow.
$500 gift cards.
Oh, so
Disney
somebody
tickets.
purchases like a potential ball,
Mhm.
Right.
and then they drop them, whoever gets there. So what kind of things can you win?
We don't have everything solidified yet, but
Yeah.
usually we've had $500 gift cards from Texas First Bank. We've had Disney tickets donated. We try to do fun family prizes. We
That's
have
cool.
had Texas State Park passes donated before. So it's a lot of cool prizes for families.
That's really cool. I feel like there's nothing better than a bank giving you money, because
Oh,
that happens, but usually there's strings attached. But if there was like, hey, the ball says I won $500 from the bank, it's like, okay, this may never happen again. So that's a great opportunity. You can support a good cause. If somebody's looking to find out more information, are y'all on social media or have a website? How would they get in contact with you?
We do have a Facebook page. Just look for Santa Fe, Texas Education Foundation. And then we have our website. It's sfisd.org/education foundation.
So Rebecca Martinez said, Moody Gardens family packs. Is that something that y'all have done in the past or are
We
looking to do?
Yeah, we've done that before.
So mine just expired. So my sister actually got one for my family at Moody Gardens the past, and you could use it all year long. That was a blast. Definitely worth the investment and the money. I mean, I didn't spend any money on it, but my sister gave it to me, so it was worth her money for sure. But like the aquarium, you can go walk through I'm trying to think, like the rainforest exhibit, and then for the holiday season, they do all kinds of interesting things. Have y'all been to that at all? Okay. Did y'all have a favorite? Penguins, seals. I like whenever the diver was going through the aquarium, like feeding like the fish, and it's like that's a real person.
Yeah. We used to get season passes every summer to Palm Beach.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? I'm not.
Yeah, I can hear you.
To Palm Beach
Which is
when
right
the kids
there.
were little. Yeah.
Yeah.
They loved it. The first time I took my daughter to the actual real beach, she was like, "This is not the beach. This is nasty." Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's funny.
like, yeah, you're not getting the white sands and fresh water
Oh, my
of Palm
goodness.
Beach, but yeah.
So my mom and my sister took my son, who was 5 at the time, to Palm Beach this past summer,
Mhm.
and he was having a blast. The dude was like making friends with all, kids, and I still haven't been. I haven't been. Kurt, do you know what we're talking about? Palm Beach?
Florida?
Sure.
Sure.
Right here in Galveston.
No, I haven't been.
Yeah, so it's in Galveston. There's Moody Gardens. It's like a water park, wave pool, all kinds of fun, interesting things. So if you want to go to Galveston, maybe aren't a fan of the beach, or maybe you went to the beach, or you're looking for something that the kids are going to have a blast, yeah, Palm Beach is the way to go.
Really?
Check it out.
Right now?
Well,
Like,
I
in
mean, they may
December?
be open right now, but I'm saying in the summer.
Oh, okay.
They may be open. I don't know.
Definitely open for their Christmas events now.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like the ice slides and probably ice exhibits. We learned about something the other day called the polar bear plunge that South Shore Harbor Resort and Hotel is doing.
Mhm.
So they're going to wait till December 8th, early in the morning. They're praying that it's cold. I think that's next Saturday.
I'm prepped for it.
Yeah, they're making people jump. Well, not making them, asking them to jump in the pool and watch it be like 80 degrees. That's what I'm saying. Like, you never know. It's hit or miss here.
Right.
Yeah. And right now we're talking about Santa Fe, Texas. We're talking about all the cool things that are going on. So are there any other businesses that come to mind? Like if you wanted to give a shout out to any of them, what are the ones that maybe they're new, maybe they've been here for a long time? Is there anybody that comes to mind?
I'm looking at your news feed as well, and we've gotten several posts for Doric's Meat Market.
Where's that
I'm
at?
not gonna lie. They're on 646, right there on the curve as you're coming through town, just past Cat's Barbecue. So if you're going to Cat's, just keep on going. On the left-hand side, next to Pook's Crawfish, you know where Pook's is. Doric's is right there too. Yeah. I go pretty much every day and get whatever I'm cooking for dinner that evening. They have a fantastic boudin stuffed chicken breast
Awesome.
wrapped in bacon. It's awesome. And if you go for lunch, they have really good hamburgers, quesadillas, whatever. Yeah.
That's cool.
Very good.
Someone just came to mind, but 3 Acres Food Truck Park. Have y'all ever been there?
No, I haven't.
Y'all
you
need to go.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, here's the thing.
I've
They're
not had the
closing for their
opportunity.
winter season, but they are available to rent out their facility for like holiday parties because they have 3 acres.
Yeah.
If you might have been able to guess that. They have 3 acres available. There's like a stage, there's concessions, and just a bunch of space. But I think they said the 15th that they're closing for the season for winter, and they're going to open back up next year.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you have to get out there before they close.
They had a huge event this past weekend. There were cars parked all down
Yeah.
1764.
They do theme nights, and
Yeah.
right now it's been like the holiday markets,
Mhm.
and obviously with Christmas coming up and people buying gifts. But they do like Jeep night, lifted truck night. They do a girls' night. Me and Kurt had a blast at all the girls. We've been to almost every single
Every
girls'
time
night.
they have a ladies' night, yeah,
Yes,
we're there.
I usually bring my family. I'm
I'm
married.
just there to look for the wife.
Kurt's single. If it's ladies' night, he's like he thinks his odds are better. And how's it been going so far?
Still looking.
You're still looking for a wife?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. But yeah, if you have any shout outs for any businesses in Santa Fe, let us know. Right now it's 9:28. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. We're going to be on till 11 talking about everything Santa Fe. We're also going to be giving away some Cocoa Crepes gift cards. $150 in gift cards we're giving away. Then we're also giving away some different passes where people who have commented, maybe you didn't win the big $50 gift card. Maybe you just followed the instructions, and we're going to be giving you a free crepe, a free coffee, and you can redeem it however you like. Shout out to Manesh. She's a business owner. It's local, doing some cool things in the community, also giving back whenever he can. Coming up next, we have a spot. Shout out to Ricardo Daniels Agency, one of the sponsors here at KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. It's that time of year again. You like that spot?
We used this
That background music, it sounds. What does it sound like to you?
We used this in one of our giveaway videos.
For which one?
I don't remember. It sounds good though.
Yeah, we do a lot of giveaways. Have y'all seen it? Have y'all seen or heard about us before?
Oh,
before
yeah.
Gloria?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me not so much.
And but they didn't like our page, so
that
I know
counts.
about it.
we
now.
got that. We
Yeah,
got the likes
sorry.
now. We
I
got
thought
2
I already
more.
liked it,
She was like, "Oh, I like you guys," and we go to her.
and it's not on there.
Let
I
down.
actually tuned in and watched before on Facebook because, like,
Yeah.
I have my at the chamber office. It's just me in the office, and so I turn on the radio in the morning. I do listen to Rula and Ryan first thing in the morning, and then once they're done, I switch over to other
That's
people.
what's up.
So yeah,
Kurt does too.
I don't listen to. There's only one radio station in my car. It's 99.5 FM.
sorry.
Yeah, it's cool. He
I tell you what, we're
He
on the
always-
level of Rula and Ryan. So if
oh
you,
yeah,
you
of
know,
Galveston County.
Most
of Galveston
definitely.
County,
You're there.
In
we're there.
Lamarck,
You know,
we're probably the best radio station in Lamarck. I would say.
Most
probably the best
definitely.
in all of Galveston County. Oh wait, we're the
At least
only,
Lamarck.
we're the only ones in Galveston County.
Yeah.
The only FM radio station. 99.5 FM, KHEA. If you haven't done so, like, share, comment on our stuff. It's a great event this weekend at the Galveston County Fair and Rodeo called
What's going on?
Winterfest.
Yeah, thank you. I was just wanting to promote that.
Is there like a bunch of vendors and holiday stuff?
Oh
going
yeah,
on?
they'll have snow. They have. I'm looking for the. Hang on, I'm scrolling through. So every Monday morning, I do a weekly e-blast, and so all of our chamber members can submit anything to that they have going on. Galveston
What?
County Fairgrounds is a chamber member, so I have their actual lineup of events right here. I was just scrolling through looking for that.
Is KHEA Radio a member of the Santa Fe Chamber?
No.
Why not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why not? We'll need to talk about that.
Yeah.
So do you want me to go over what's going on at Winterfest?
Yes, please.
Okay, so today they have their gingerbread house judging. It looks like everything, the craft market opens at 5:00. They have their gingerbread house judging, their tree lighting ceremony, and they're having a Christmas movie today. Tomorrow
Do we know what
they're
movie?
having, no.
Okay.
Let me see. Does it say?
The Grinch.
That would be awesome. That is my favorite Christmas movie.
The cartoon?
I
The
like
original?
one with Jim
I
Carrey.
like the
The Jim
original. No, I
Like
like
Jim
the
Carrey?
cartoon. I like the cartoon.
Okay.
Jim Carrey's funny, but I like the cartoon.
Yeah.
In the morning at 8, they're having a Jingle Bell fun run. Again, that whole
Hopefully 5K or
run,
below.
fun and-
Hopefully.
funnin' in the run is not funny. Their craft market, Santa's Village. They have Pee-wee reindeer games, mutton busting, a washers tournament. If you bake, you can do pie and cookie contest. They have a little kid parade and then some silent auctions and stuff. So yeah.
You know what would be, I don't know if it'd be fun, but it'd be interesting. So you know how they do mud runs? Like, oh, you run through the mud, it's a 5K, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But for us, we're not used to the snow. If they got like a sponsor, a snow run, and then you had like these snow machines or a track, and then you get all these people, hey, you're about to run a 5K or 3, whatever you want to run in the snow, brought to you by, because
So-and-so.
we've seen, a lot of people like Elite Care. We had Gloria, and we were talking to her. They sponsor some things
So
with snow.
speaking of Elite Care and Gloria and snow, our Christmas parade for Santa Fe is tomorrow, December 1st. Tomorrow. Yeah.
In the evening.
In the
After
evening
Winterfest,
after
you go to the parade.
Winterfest. So yeah,
Yes.
the parade starts at 5:30, and we've wanted snow for the kids for the past several years, and this year Gloria Green with Elite Care has graciously donated snow for the park. Bless you.
Jalapeno and the crick got me. I was good all morning.
Here, take some Allerflex.
Why not?
Anyway, so we have the Christmas parade, and it ends at May S. Bruce. No, not May S. Bruce Park. Joe T. Umbrella Park by the May S. Bruce Library, and we light the city's Christmas tree and have Santa in the library for the kids, and then we'll have the snow in the park for the littles to
That's cool.
run around and play in. So it's going to be a great event.
One of the first memories I have of Santa Fe, which I moved to this area when I was 10.
Mhm.
And then whenever I was got a little bit older, I wanted to play music. And so I started a band. We weren't that good. We got better.
Okay.
But so the gentleman that was in here before, his name's Wes Owens. He grew up in Santa Fe, but
Mhm.
he's a couple years older than me, and he played music. And he's from so he played music and had a band. And then our other friend Chevy from Santa Fe as well had a band. they played, and so I kind of looked up to them as local musicians. And so what they would do is rent out the Thelma Weber, and you would invite friends to come, and you'd play music. And so that's one of the first things I did. My parents kind of helped me out.
Cool.
It was like 14 or something like that. I was like, but it was fun. But yeah, the Thelma Weber in Santa Fe. I think there's been a lot that's happened there.
Oh yeah.
It's full there, right? Can you
Oh yeah,
rent it
most
out?
definitely.
Yes. So do you know who the most famous musician from Santa Fe is?
Man, probably Wes. No, I don't know. Who is?
Johnny Lee is
Oh,
from
he's from
Santa,
Santa
Fe.
Fe?
He grew up there, had a band as a kid with a lot of local guys. They would play Runge Park. He was our honoree at our last year's gala, and he stayed in contact with us over the years. And so I would say he's the most famous.
That's cool.
And his sister still lives here.
That's cool. So, have y'all ever been to Bayou Fest over in Lamarck that they put on at the park over there? So, Mayor Bobby Hawking, the mayor of Lamarck, he's kind of taken that under his wing, and he's a great musician himself. Played with a bunch of like legends, and still a phenomenal voice. But whenever I was a kid, before I rented out Thelma Weber, it was Highland Bayou Park, and we called the police department, and I said, "Hey, are we allowed to do this? Like, if you just set up and go play?" They're like, "Well, if nobody complains, it's the middle of nowhere." So I want to say that I'm kind of responsible for them doing the music out there, and y'all are welcome, Mayor Bobby and City of Lamarck, because it's kind of
Awesome.
what it's
It was your
grown.
thing. You
I'm
started
so
it.
proud of what it's grown into. I started this. It was probably like 2001 or something like that. In 2001, way back then, it had a name. So what we did is we made flyers, in like Word, not even Word, like Paint. Okay, yeah, in Paint, and then we printed them out, made copies, and handed them out at school everywhere. And we probably had like 200 people show up out there. But if you've been there before, where they do like the pumpkin painting. So there's the little pavilion, and so there's a plug like really high, and we just like moved a table and like took their power and ran a cord, and I had my little PA that I had saved my money for. Yeah, you're welcome. For the first Bayou Fest, 2001, been going strong. Oh,
Awesome.
this year I think they estimated, I don't know, like how many people came, but it was a lot. My nose is dripping. Do y'all get allergies?
I'm not so bad.
Yeah, me either. Usually, this is.
Jody's all natural everything, so
Oh, are you? Then
She-
you would enjoy Allerplex.
she doesn't get allergies. Those of us who put all those toxins in our bodies are the ones that are sick all the time.
So, are you big on that kind of stuff?
Well, I do neti pots. That's what I think
Yes.
keeps allergies away.
Okay, cool. Kurt did one the other day, and he said it was a mistake because he had never done one, and he just didn't know like what it was going to
takes
entail.
practice.
Yeah,
But I've even got my kids doing it. We all know how to do it now.
he said it hurt his brain. Is that like? I've never done one. I bought one, but then I got scared, and I was like, I'm not going to do it. But he said it was just like.
It gets the stuff out. You gotta get it out of there.
So I need to do one,
Mhm.
probably. Okay.
I recommend them.
We had the mayor of Santa Fe in
Mhm.
the other day, and he's awesome. I feel like he hasn't been in office that long,
No,
but
he's hit the ground running.
he has, yeah. And I mean, do y'all have any thoughts, or what are y'all's thoughts on Jason, how he's been doing?
Oh, I think he's got great ideas. Our city's growing, and somebody has to kind of lead a plan. And
Yes.
and he's certainly getting community input and got some great ideas. And I think it'll be good. It's just gonna take some time. And
Cool.
Yeah. He's very upbeat, very energetic. He has his ideas. He realizes that everything's growing around Santa Fe, so it's inevitable that it's going to come to Santa Fe. And not knocking anybody prior to him, but I mean, in the council as well, they're putting plans in place for growth, for managed growth.
Yeah.
So
There's a lot of land, right?
there is a lot of land.
There's a lot of land for anything. It's a blank,
Yeah.
potentially blank palette.
But people are still moving to Santa Fe to get away from all the
Subdivisions.
and what have you. So for me personally, and I've spoken to a couple of developers who've come in, that's great, but let's keep some space. I have space, and most people move here for space. So
Yeah.
and it's a place you can still have that small town feel, but we can have some big town things. So
Yeah,
and we're working on it.
I have 2 friends that have moved from subdivisions, from living, whether, like League City.
Yeah.
I think both of them lived in League City, and they moved to Santa Fe to be able to have some land, because there's land available, and then you can, make whatever you want, and this is where they want to spend. They get the small town feel. Like, that's the cool thing about all our cities. Like, you literally can shoot up your, Baybrook.
You're
go
very close
Galveston,
to everything.
Go to Kemah.
Yeah.
You're in Houston, and you can still have your own space where you're not crowded, and have some privacy if you want. But yeah, it'd be cool. I live in League City right now. I grew up in Lamarck. I moved from Angleton, which is 2004, about 45 minutes away. Moved to Lamarck to my mom wanted to put me into Abundant Life Christian School, and so we drove from Angleton, and then I moved. We ended up moving over here, and I'm here.
That's cool.
So, are y'all both originally from this area?
I grew up in Conroe.
Okay.
Yeah, I graduated from Texas City.
Cool.
I'm related to about half the population of Santa Fe, though. So, just the fact that my husband and I chose to move our kids back here is, I guess, just icing on the cake.
Yeah.
But yeah, both my brothers graduated from Santa Fe.
Okay.
So I'm the sister that no one knew about because I'm older than
You
them.
went to you went to Texas City,
exactly.
and it's like,
Exactly.
Cool.
So, yeah.
did you get a lot like, who is that? Like, is it younger brothers?
Oh yeah, both younger brothers, and so they're both great. But you never know, with anything who you're talking to, how they know them. So you're like, is it a good thing or a bad thing that I'm related to them? But
That's funny.
But I get all the time. I didn't know they had a sister. Like, I was married and had a child when they were in high school. So
Yes.
I'm way older.
So here we go. So Angie, who was at Legacy Collision, said, we moved from a neighborhood in League City years ago. I moved to Santa Fe, never looked back, and now she's bringing us eggs from her property.
She posted that.
And I was like, Angie, do you have a ranch? She's like, well, no, it's not a ranch. I'm like, if you have chickens, to me, it's a ranch.
It's a ranch. No.
And it's awesome. She brought us a couple dozen fresh eggs, and Vanessa.
I was also at Legacy Collision over the holiday break,
Yes.
pouring down rain, and they did an estimate on a paint job on my car out in the rain. It was great.
Oh wow. Yeah, they are very nice. We were there a couple days ago, just saying what's up. Actually, Angie had won a gift card to, was it to Coco? It might have been to Coco.
She's on, so she'll answer you.
Yeah. Vanessa Crawford, she said, we recently moved to Santa Fe and love it. What's your favorite part? What's the major difference? Like, what part of town did you move from? And like, what is it that attracted you to Santa Fe? Was it the space? Or just the small town community feel, the potential growth that can happen? Because you have to think, like, whenever development happens, property, like, it depends on what's there. It can be like an investment. Like, hey, this land that we have now is worth, this much, and it's great, but it could potentially be worth a lot more. Yeah, Jen, we have. Kurt's on it, which I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. So right now our FM went out, so he probably ran to our transmitter, and it usually just needs a cycle. So we're streaming live on Facebook and khearadio.com. So those will be going strong.
You're getting notifications before I am. I'm not seeing a lot of
Well, some of them may be the privacy settings that they have. So like over here, I could probably even see more comments. Yeah. But
so real quick too, I'd like to get a plug in for Robin Reed over at Sonic. She is currently working hard on her Bucks for Bikes program that she runs through his ministries there in town. She collects thousands of bicycles to give away to our local kids at Christmas. And then like our Christmas parade, for example, the entries from the Christmas parade, we donate to the Bucks for Bikes program, so that she can buy those bicycles.
Bucks. Like,
bucks.
Okay, I thought you said
dollars.
Bucks. I was like, bucks for bikes. I'm looking forward to this one.
No, dollars. Yeah.
So she's at the Sonic in Santa Fe.
They have Sonic in Santa Fe, and she heads up that to give bicycles to the kids in the Santa Fe area. So
that's cool.
She's hard at work on that right now.
That's very cool. I love Sonic. Do y'all enjoy Sonic?
Yeah.
You know what Sonic has that's really good, and it may not be the first thing that comes to mind, is the cheese sticks.
Oh,
Have
yeah.
y'all had the cheese sticks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they're like phenomenal.
Yeah, with a raspberry sweet tea.
I don't drink tea, but I'm sure it's good. They have so many different options of drinks. You can get customize
Cherry
everything.
limeade, that's my fave.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a soda person, so raspberry sweet tea.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like tea. I had tea like one time whenever I was really young, and it was gross for me, and I just decided not to drink it anymore.
So your taste buds and your palate changes, according to my daughter, every 7 years. You should
That
try.
makes sense. I'm scared.
Yeah.
The last time I had tea was an accident. I was sitting at a Subway with a friend, and our drinks were like side by side because, you know, sometimes there's small tables, and I picked it up, and I took a sip, and I spit it out. And like, I mean, I didn't even know, but I was just like, what is that?
That's
but yeah. Well, the last time I tried it, we had something called Yummy Gummies for You. So it's elderberry, like gummies they make. So they, it's like a healthier thing, and it's good for you, and a way to get kids things. But she also had kombucha. Have y'all had kombucha?
No.
I've tried to make my own. It did not go well.
Right. That's what so what she does is she can teach kombucha classes as well.
You gotta have
And-
a SCOBY.
Yeah, she was telling us all this, and so you have to like make but she said you make tea, you brew it, you let it sit, and then it comes alive, and then next thing like it starts to grow.
Oh, yes. My dad did that. Yeah, I know exactly
was
what
it
you're talking
good?
about. It's like there's like a fungus on the top of it. Who wants to
Yeah,
drink
you gotta
that?
stir it a little bit, you know.
No. No.
So for me, I was like, I was talking about it a couple days later, and the owner of Yummy Gummies was like, well, you drank tea the other day, and I was like, yeah, didn't tell me. Well, she did tell me the other bit, but it is good. It's different.
Yeah.
It's different that way than than the sweet tea from people say Chick-fil-A has good sweet tea. I don't know. I like their lemonade. I won't order it, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sonic and Santa Fe, the Bucks for bikes.
Bucks for bikes.
So people can make donations.
They can make donations, or they can go purchase a bicycle and bring it up to her. She's going to be
Either works.
doing, they're having a bicycle where they're going to be putting them all together, I think, on Sunday. Although I don't have the
Yeah.
information on that yet. But then they meet up at normally they've done it at Aldersgate United Methodist Church, and they stage everything the evening before, and then the next day, I think it's the 10th and 11th. They'll need volunteers to come and help, you know, for the people to come pick up their bicycles, and they have toys and stuff too, but mostly the bicycles.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And you mentioned something about the parade.
Mhm.
So what is that again?
The Christmas parade.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. So we start the Christmas parade at 5:30 at RJ Woolham. And then we travel up 1764 to Highway 6. And we turn left on Highway 6, and we end at Santa Fe Junior High.
Okay.
And the Mayes Bruce Library will end there. And then we roll right into our the city's Christmas tree lighting and Christmas in the park. We'll have Santa, the choir, the Kubitschek choir, and the high school choir will be singing around the Christmas tree. It's really pretty.
That's cool.
Yeah, we're working on growing it. Last year, the weather was bad, so we didn't get to do much last year. But this year, we're looking forward to having the snow in the park for the littles. Again, sponsored by Elite Care,
That's cool.
24-hour emergency room. So it'll be fun. We're growing.
Do y'all sing at all? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I
I was
can't
going to
sing.
ask if it's too late for new parade entries, or can people still
No,
sign
people
up?
can still sign up.
Really?
The parade entry form is on the chamber's website, SantaFeTexasChamber.com. And they can fill it out and just bring it to me at parade lineup tomorrow.
What does that cost usually to?
It's $15.
Oh, that's
And again, that
really good deal.
$15 is donated to the Bucks for Bikes program.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
So you think it would be acceptable if Curt showed up in his Jeep Compass,
Yeah.
like, and he was
Sport
just,
that Jeep
just like
Compass.
in the parade, and he's like, I'm afloat.
And you've got to add Christmas lights.
Just put some
it.
Christmas lights on.
Well,
it. Yeah.
we were talking
Just
about
hang out the
wrapping
window
his
and
car
wave.
with, like, it's his personal car. It's only 8.5, almost 9 years old.
Uh-huh.
But we didn't. Okay, I didn't share this story unless you were listening earlier. Did you hear about what happened when we were at a restaurant the other day and he got flyered?
Uh-uh.
So here's what happened. We were at a restaurant. We were going to leave, and Ron Carter in League City had left a thing on his car, like a little, a flyer. And it said, your car, 10 years or older, may be worth up to $3,500. And so he started looking around, and his car is the only one. Parking lot's full,
Uh-huh.
loaded. I'm parked right in front. Like, we're parked like this. His car is the only one in the parking lot that has that. So he's looking around. He's like, should I be offended? Like, what just happened? Are they saying like, he said, my car's only like 8.5, almost 9 years old.
They're
you know,
saying
it's not 10.
it's 9 years old and you need a new car.
Yeah. And so he looked around and he was like, well, look at that car. That's like an old, like a jalopy is what he called it, like a cash car. It was like whatever. And I was like, well, maybe they think that one's not worth up to $3,500. I was like, it's a compliment. So anyways, he called the phone number. A girl answered and was like, it's really hard to tell sometimes. Yours was probably the only one that looked like it could maybe be that age. And he was like, I'm offended. So Ron Carter in Lake City, what's up? We need Kurt $3,500 for, he owes more than that on it. So if y'all can work out some magic or a deal that makes it parade worthy, let us know. Hey, you can enter the bad boy. That's what we call his car. Yeah. The bad boy into the parade tomorrow. It's only a $15 fee. Can you not hear me? I was like, I'm telling you a story.
Yeah.
And it's $15 fee, and it goes for the Bucks for Bikes, where they're giving kids in Santa Fe bicycles. So $15. It's a donation towards that. You could drive around in the Jeep as seen by the Ron Carter salesperson.
Let's not talk about Ron Carter right now. I'm still mad at them. I'm tagging them right now. I'm like, Ron Carter, I'm still mad at you.
Has anybody met Ron Carter? Like, is he actually a person, like a local person from?
I've never met him. I actually worked with a lady who worked at Ron Carter, and she said he was a nice gentleman. So I don't know how old he is.
Does he know what they're doing to Kurt's car?
Yeah.
It's a compliment.
That's
it
what I
is
was
a
thinking.
compliment.
It's worth up to $3,500.
Yeah, because I was only going to get 2 from McCree. So Ron Carter, I guess, but I can't qualify for another 1.5 years. Maybe they won't even have that by then. Can I budget and say that it's a 2008 Jeep Compass? I mean, it does just have manual windows and manual locks.
Yeah.
Rocking that. I mean, 2010 was a tough year for automatic.
Yeah, you'll have to put it up on some blocks and put it in reverse. Roll that mileage back.
147,000 miles on it or something like
that.
That's it. That's not bad at all.
It's not
147.
Is it more?
No, it's like 140. Yeah, 144. I think.
That's not bad at all.
Okay,
you know
what? About 8 years, 8.5 years.
Dude, you could get more than 3,500. We need to have a bidding war between McCree and Ron Carter.
They're gonna be like, I don't want it.
Who gets Kurt's car?
I paid. Here's the funny thing: is it was like $11,000 to buy that car.
How many years ago?
3 years ago. Not even.
It's not a good deal.
And now it's only worth like $2,000.
It's not a good deal.
It was not.
But you could be in the parade that's taking place tomorrow in Santa Fe.
Do we have enough time to get it wrapped before then?
Absolutely.
That's what we're talking about. We wanted to get it wrapped. Like vinyl wrap, like where it just looks like a KHEA mobile. But we have some friends that we partner with, and they help us out with shirts. And we were asking, and they said, "Yeah, we could do that."
Take it over there.
But then we didn't know if it would be a good representation of what we're trying to be as a station. If we have a car that like Ron Carter in Lake City's like, yeah, that's an old car.
But I feel like we were called the frat boys of radio.
That's not nice.
So
that's a compliment though.
It's a compliment. So if we drove the Jeep Compass, it kind of fits our personality.
So we got 8 seconds. We'll go back on the FM, which you got up.
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Thanks to Scott.
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
And we have 2 very special guests in studio. We're talking about the city of Santa Fe. Earlier, we were talking about the Christmas train. You can go check that out at thechristmastrain.org. Maybe it's something that you and the family would enjoy doing. But yeah, go check that website out. They're opening today. Tomorrow, there is a fun event that's taking place as well. I think there is a parade.
Yes.
And can you kind of walk me through, the benefit, like what are funds being raised for, and like maybe the route of the parade?
Okay, so our Santa Fe's Christmas parade is tomorrow, December 1st. We start at RJ Woolham. The parade will start at 5:30. We will travel up 1764 to Highway 6, and then we'll turn left at Highway 6 and go over to Warpath. And we'll end at the end of Warpath at May S. Bruce Library, where we'll have Santa and the mayor will be lighting the city's Christmas tree. The choir will be singing. We'll have Santa in the library to visit with the littles. and snow. We'll have snow in the park for the kids to come out and play in. We'll have crafts and hot chocolate and other stuff like that. But thanks to Gloria Green with Elite Care 24-hour emergency room, we will have snow in the park this year. So there's 100% chance of snow tomorrow.
Ooh, that's cool.
In Santa Fe. We still are taking parade entries. Of course, the chamber office is not open today, but they can show up tomorrow with their parade float and their entry, $15. And we donate that money to his ministry's Bucks for Bikes program. They raise funds and get donations for bicycles to give out to Santa Fe kids at Christmas this year. Robin Reed with Sonic, I'll give her a shout out because she works very hard with that program.
That's awesome.
And
Nikki said,
there's
get
also
that wrapped
prizes.
and get it in the parade.
Get your car wrapped, get it in the parade. That's
Easy.
Yeah,
it's been said.
get it wrapped, get it done.
And there's a contest for the best.
Yeah, we do
float
have
and-
parade float judges. One of our local, Your Family Healthcare, Nikki Kronk, she is one of our judges, along with Michelle Walker with Amoco Credit Union. They'll judge the parade floats, and we give out trophies, and basically it's bragging rights.
That's cool.
So.
So you have a connection with Amico?
Oh yeah, they're one of our biggest supporters in Santa Fe.
That's my bank.
Yeah.
There is one in Santa
Credit
Fe
union.
now. Yeah.
They are a credit union.
Well, that is true. They don't give me much
There
credit,
is
but
a difference. Yeah.
I've only been there for like 20 years.
Yeah. So I have been a member of Amoco Credit Union since I was 5 years old. My dad actually worked at Amoco. So my account is very old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started one for my son. He was, not even 1, 2. So I was like, you'll appreciate this. Because they do, as a credit union, it's like, oh, if you've been a member for 10 years, you get this special, extra knocked off your interest rate. There's like little perks. And for 20 years, this and this. And if you want to do a CD or a bond, you get an extra percentage. And I was like, he may not appreciate this now, not even when he's 16, but one
Right.
day he'll be like, thanks, Dad.
Yeah. When you
thank
walk in and everybody knows you. I also worked there. They were my first adult job. I worked at Amoco Credit Union.
Did you like it?
Oh, I loved it. Yeah.
Today's brought to you by Amoco Federal Credit Union.
Yeah.
The Education Foundation also partners with Amico. If you finance a loan and you let them know that you want to support the Santa Fe Education Foundation, they will donate on your behalf. All you got to do is tell them.
That's cool.
They do that for the chamber too.
Oh yeah.
So either one.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you get that hookup? I want to know. Like, I mean, you just have to know somebody. How come we don't know anybody here?
No.
Like, we don't know.
They just have it's a paperwork that you fill out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's
The
awesome.
loan officer should promote that whenever you go in for your loan.
Do you want me to call him?
Yeah.
Kurt. Put it in our notes. We need to call Amico.
I'm putting it on there. Do you sponsor FM radio stations?
While tagging Amico. No, I've messaged Amico because they do a lot of stuff in the community, and we like to do a lot of stuff in the community as well, whether that is giveaways or like giving away. We do like scooters and bikes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we do like canned food drives. And it's like, it would be great to have a partner to help us out who's been in the community and this kind of stuff they do. So I'm glad that we got hooked up with you guys from Gloria with Elite Care. And they do a lot of stuff, whether that's what Kurt?
Nothing. I made that comment. I'm just laughing over here at myself.
Oh, you're reading your own jokes over there?
Sorry.
You're crazy.
Psycho.
But I want to do that 5K fun run in the snow. Gloria, Elite Care, let's make it happen. I want to see Kurt run in the snow, and I'll film it. That'll be fun for me. A run for you.
I
hey,
hate snow.
Have y'all been to Cocoa Crepes yet in Lake City?
I have not.
Okay, well, you know what? If
We have
y'all
$150. You want to go?
Oh, awesome.
No, actually, we have to give these away to the people who entered. They might revolt. They might like burn down the Christmas trees that we have protecting us.
Yeah, so we have 2 minutes left of the show. So if we can go ahead and select those winners, let's knock it out. Don't do a drum roll, because every time we do that, my mic is like whoosh.
I didn't.
whoosh,
I was
whoosh.
tapping the
Let me see.
gift cards.
So we have winners, right?
Yes.
Is anybody
got
excited?
5.
Do you think that you won? We have 5 winners. I think the first 3 are going to be winners of the $50 gift cards, and then the next 2 are going to be winners of the free item, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. So you have the winners tag.
I do. You ready?
Yeah. Can you pronounce the names, or you want me to do it?
I'll let you do it. I usually do it. You can do it.
Okay, so we have winners. Let me see. So the first winner is Anastasia Flinker. You have won. What did she win? She won the $50
gift card.
Okay, we got Tammy Bot. You won a $50 gift card. We also have Lily Presadio. You won a $50 gift card. Congratulations to y'all. And we also have 2 other winners. We have Jennifer Reese. You won a free item. And Shelly Severs Rodriguez, you won a free item as well. Congratulations to y'all. We're going to put you in a comment on our social media. You'll be able to contact us and pick up these cards. So hopefully y'all have an awesome day. And maybe go buy us some crepes. I don't know. But yeah, go check out Coco Crepes. Go check out Little Bella Mia. And our guest today with the city of Santa Fe, we have like 30 seconds. If y'all could say one final closing thing, what would it be?
Come to the parade tomorrow.
What time again?
Starts at 5:30.
5:30. So go check out the Santa Fe Education Foundation. Also, be sure to support local businesses, support the local chamber. They're just trying to do awesome things for us as a community. And we appreciate you guys coming in today.
Thank you. We appreciate you having us.
Would y'all ever be willing to come back after today's experience?
Yes, it was fun.
Yeah.
Easy, right?
It
Easy
was.
peasy.
Easy peasy.
This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Right now it's 11 o'clock. This is Kickstart. Y'all have an awesome weekend. And we'll see y'all again tomorrow. Well, actually not tomorrow, unless y'all are at the parade. But Monday morning, 8:30, come out and hang out with us on Kickstart on KHEA Radio. This is 99.5 FM. Coming up next is Mercy Me. God rest you, merry gentlemen.
Yeah, on Monday's show, we're going to have Southern Sass and Petra from Petrified Lashes will be in
Ooh.
studio.
Have y'all
so
seen
that?
that?
Is a show you will not want
Eyelash
to miss.
extensions. I need to get mine done. Y'all have an awesome weekend. KHEARadio.com, 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart.
Have a good day, everybody.
We gave away some eyelash extension things.
Okay,
Do
so
you
I think
turn in our
somebody...
feed? Bye, guys.
Bye. Love you guys.
Someone's calling us. Is it a
I know.
winner?
Yeah, probably.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
It was good.
It was nice to meet you again.
You too.
Nice to meet you.
This is Kirk